Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Stella, are you gonna... You know, it'd be nice for once if you just stayed right here while I talked my opening spiel. Alright, well, she's gonna schmoove, as she usually does, my gremlin. But, hello, if you're new here, I'm Lavi, an Alraune, which is a species of plant-like monster girls, initially created from mandrakes. Oh, there she goes. She's being cute. And our main diet consists of men, but we also accept any because we're carnivorous. With permission, of course. So instead I end up drinking tea most of the time, that's okay. But, welcome in, Everybuddy Live. How are y'all doing today? Hello to Kizan, Yuri, Chingshin, Fish, Angela, happy birthday. I saw it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have a good one. Nix, Kiki, Ivy Moon, Keishana. Arx is here too. I think he's lurking though. I don't think I've seen him in chat, have I? Or maybe he was in chat a lot earlier. Yes, there he is. Arx is here too. But yes, thank you to everybody joining live this evening. Arx is here. Good, good. Thought I didn't have enough time to get to the stream, but you're here now. That's good, Fish. I hope whatever you had to do earlier was done and wrapped well, and Stella's knocking over my Pokemon stuff, honey. She just knocked over my Espeon and Sylveon wreath. Look at that. She's a little uppity today. I mean, as Ark stated earlier, yes, we did buy some Christmas presents for Stella, so she got Christmas early. But on top of that, we replaced her collar because she's had that collar for like 3 years and it was really scritched off. She started nomming on it and we were like, let's not. And she doesn't really like having stuff on her. So she enjoyed a couple days of collarless freedom, and then we had to put the collar on her. She didn't like that. This is your last week before winter break. You're so relieved. That's good to hear. Anybody going anywhere special on winter break? I don't really do that. Though, lately, my parents have invited Arx and I think in January somewhere. I want to say it was to the beach, and I'll be honest, I'm actually not really a beach person. Lagas. That is because I burn. I don't do well. I do not do well at the beach. So, plus, we just don't have the funds at the moment to split and cover our costs. So maybe next year in 2024 or such, we get to do a winter vacation or some kind of vacation. Your cat is more of a bully than Stella. All he does is sleep. We tried to reinforce a good habit, cause like we finally found a toy that she seems to like, but I'll see in the next couple of weeks if she is still interested in it. That's the key thing, is after a couple of weeks she usually loses interest in something. But on top of that, I was like, hey, I'll give you soup, because my girl loves some soup with little actual like meat bits in it, for having to get a new collar on her. So it's not like she had an entirely bad experience. You did get to have a nice snack. Well, I mean, she doesn't really scratch when she freaks out. She just likes to backpedal a lot. She's very squirmy, so I'm thankful for that at the very least. But she was a very squirmy girl. She still got snack though. It's fine. Nothing we can't handle. You have something planned, but not on Christmas break. Personally, I'm traveling to my bed. That's where the free real estate is. I am doing the same. If that was the case. then yes, I'm vacationing all the time. In my bed. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Let me do a recap really quick while Mammon is being himself. So last week, the main season story reading we did was 57 and 58, which pertained to Diavolo going missing because Barbatos was sick. He had a case of the demonic flu, so when he opened up a portal for Diavolo to visit us in the human world, he sneezed during the middle of it and dumped him off. Coincidentally, at a three-legged crow owned karaoke parlor. And he took that opportunity to kind of be a little sneaky and place a curse on that room. So when we found him, we would have to get a 100% perfect score, or else we'd be stuck there. And those that failed would go to the punishment room. But we managed to make it out thanks to Levy. Levy got a little bit of growth last reading. It was a bit of a Levy-focused session. You are going to a concert in San Antonio. It's not the Otto concert, is it, Fish? I have heard Otto is having a concert tour, which I would be interested in going to if I had the resources. Your cat hides her babies. You don't know where the cuties are and you can't hear them anymore. I would keep an eye out just in case 𝐒𝐿, just to make sure that they're able to get through the winter season because of how cold it can get. You need sword dance TMs? How do you can't buy them. You just have to find them, right, Arcs? Yeah, he did. Lucifer did get erased before he started singing. Yeah, it was a good time in the end. Everything turned out fine. It's fine. It was fine. Let Diavolo have his fun. No, it's not. Ah. Well, I still hope you enjoyed the concert, Fish. You can craft the TMs. Okay, that's good to hear. But you do have to have, sometimes you have to have certain Pokemon, like materials or whatever that they drop by fighting them or something like that, if I remember right. But hello, Yai, welcome in. Thanks for joining us tonight. But yeah, I hope everyone has nice plans. One other thing that I did during the weekend that Arcs and I did is, well, I was able to finally get all of the gifts that I was hoping to get for my family. They just need to be wrapped. And then we will be Gucci for Christmas next weekend, which I can barely believe. It feels like the winter really is going by super fast this year. Like, especially these 2 days in particular. Today and yesterday went by super fast. I wish I could have gotten gifts earlier, but I was paid last Friday, so I had to rush around town and get what I could. So I hope they are sufficient gifts for my family. Oh, that's why you're fighting Garchomps, because they dropped the materials. Okay, that makes sense. It's not snowing here, just a rainy day. She hides in the attic part, so they're hidden well. Okay, that's good. That's good. They've got some nice shelter for getting strong and growing up into nice little kittens. That's good to hear, 𝐒𝐿. You just got a bug tear a Tyranitar, though? As in, like, you caught him for keepsies? Do I wrap gifts neatly or messy? It really depends on how I position them before I start wrapping them, because, you know, if you just get something that's kind of already in a box, it's not that hard to wrap neatly. But then if you get, like, you know, something that's more malleable, like, that's also, like cloth or something, that's where I would not be as confident. I'd say she's decent at wrapping. Do you only say that because you don't want to do the wrapping, Arcs? Because I'm the one that does the wrapping. But yeah, on that note of weather, 𝐒𝐿, we have not had a drop of snow here either. It's a little saddening. I like having a white Christmas if possible. but our higher chances of us weather-wise is always ice, which is absolutely despicable. I don't like ice.
But
who knows, maybe it will snow at least once before winter's over and we roll into spring. That's what I always at least hope for. But yeah. Hi Yukina, that's alright. No worries. We're just chatting a little bit. Busy weekend leading up to the holidays. Though. But yes, I wish everybody a good one. Let's go ahead. Well, everything's been talked about, I feel like, at least. Give enough time for people to pop in. I don't know how many times Mammon's been yelling, but I've just naturally tuned him out at this rate. You got an early Xmas present. It's a teapot necklace charm. I'm glad you chose it, and it's Barbatos too. Oh, that's so nice, Kisan. That sounds super cute. I would also be very happy with tea-related stuff as well. My sister has gifted me a variety teas. So those were handy and always lasted me a while. Maybe if we ignore him, he'll just disappear. I don't think he's gonna disappear. But the Mammon's here because I took a little sneaky of what's coming up next, so I can kind of set my home screen to match the theme. So we're in winter. Mammon's involved this reading, so we will have Mammon on the home screen as much as he likes to yell about it. But okay, let us move on. Yeah, I took a little sneak peek so I knew what we were doing. Just to give a little old refresher to my small plant brain. We're gonna be looking like we're going on a trip for lesson 49. Also, hello, Rizoroki. Welcome in, glad to have you. And hello, Paul DeWolf Plays. Glad to have you back with us. Let's go ahead and get this train started. Rumors about fairy rings. Also, I do have snackies. I'll be nomming a little bit. I still have some leftover ones from while we were prepping the stream. And I know it's out of season, but I have some cherry blossom tea with me for my drinky tonight. I was wondering about doing hot cocoa, but I was like, maybe next week, since it'll be Christmas week, leading up to Christmas at the very least, so. Whoa! Nice. So this is the hotel where Lord Diavolo and Barbatos are staying? It's incredible. Man, I sure'd love to spend a week in one of the suites here. Throw a huge casino party. Wait, that's a thing? Casino parties in hotel rooms?
You said the three-legged crow group owns this hotel, right? So this is yet another one of their businesses. I don't like seeing a Devildom corporation making inroads into the human world like this. I'm afraid I'll wake up one day to find that the Devildom has taken over. Dun dun dun.
Not to worry. The young master wishes our worlds to coexist in peace. That's the future he envisions. He has no desire to take over.
Konnichiwa.
If you plan to inform Michael of this, please tell him that the Devildom's intentions are purely peaceful. We seek an amicable relationship with the human world, and won't cause a disturbance here.
Please, you make it sound like I'm some sort of tattletale. I mean, give me some credit.
I mean, you really do love Michael, though. I wouldn't put it past you slipping up and mentioning.
Dana.
That's exactly what you are, and you know it. Oh. Please, come inside. Make yourselves at home. You don't say. Lord Diavolo and Lavi, huh? Indeed. Ever since the karaoke incident, they really seem to have taken a liking to each other. Ayo, best buds. The Devildom Prince and the Otaku are BFFs. Just the other night, they played games online together. Apparently they had so much fun that they were up until dawn. Yo, turning our prince into a gamer. The young master informed me that next time, Levi will be teaching him how to play one of his favorite games. He seemed quite excited about it. I'm a little jealous. Why can't I be the third wheel in this relationship, please? Like, I never even knew that Levi had a problem with Lord Diavolo to begin with. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Dude, he literally said it last session that he didn't think he'd be a very good match with Lord Diavolo.
Speaking of Lord Diavolo, where is he anyway? Did he go out somewhere?
Yes, the young master is taking in the sights of the human world. Lucifer is showing him around. So they're on a date right now, don't interrupt them. Hey, Barbatos, what's with that getup? What kind of look were you going for there? Why? Do you think it suits me?
Huh?
I mean, I'm not saying one way or the other. I just want to know what kind of look you were going for. Humpy. Y'all, everybody... Yeah, chat? I mean, he do look good. First one is definitely true. I know, I would not say it doesn't fit him. He definitely knows how to work that kinda silky, nice, humpy, flowy material. You look so good, it's hard not to stare. Why, thank you very much. In that case, perhaps I'll wear this all the time from now on. I wouldn't bat an eye. You could definitely. You could still work the whole butler angle while dressed like that. Here in the human world, I'm supposed to work as an importer of tea leaves. That's the look I was hoping to convey when I put together this outfit. Now then, allow me to show you all to our private lounge. This way, if you would. Private lounge. That's a big view of the city. Here you go. I took the liberty of brewing some fairy ring tea for all of you.
Huh?
So hospitable. Did you say fairy ring?
Wait, does that refer to the fairy ring?
It does indeed, yes. A fairy ring is the phenomenon in which mushrooms grow in a circular pattern. In the Devildom, on rare occasions, small, sparkling, golden-hued flowers grow in this sort of ring shape rather than mushrooms. But regardless of whether they are composed of mushrooms or flowers, there are various legends associated with these rings, one of which is that they are formed when fairies dance together in a circle. In any event, the aroma of fairy ring tea is supposed to resemble those golden flowers, hence the name. Guys, I'm jealous. Not that I haven't already got this cherry blossoms tea, which is also a flower tea. I would very much be interested in an actual fairy ring tea myself. No, I don't have a cat. My mom's allergic. Aww. Arcs. A little... a little allergic to, animal hair. Yes. Excuse me. Y'all didn't hear that. Who's that? Who is that? That's such a generic name. What do you mean? Arcs? He's too busy fighting Garchomps. I bet he didn't even hear me actually say his real name. But yes, he's a little sensitive to animal hair. What? Sorry. It's okay. He accidentally said my real name too on Twitch one time. I had a slip of the tongue, Kizan, don't worry about it. I was talking about arcs, nobody else. So, he has to be introduced to animals slowly because he's got allergies as well. But yes, that's what I meant to say. You almost step on your cats? I mean, I almost stepped on Stella once too. Ah! It was revenge. Yes, subconsciously it was revenge. Okay, I'll sip my tea. Pretend that didn't happen. We're talking about fairy ring tea. I actually outed Labby before, like, yes, that's exactly what I mentioned earlier. Sometimes it just happens. Me and Arcs live together, so sometimes we have a slip of the tongue when we're supposed to be in online mode. So, I mean, I'm not against anyone knowing my real life name anyway. Just so everyone here is aware, but I would prefer y'all to still call me Lavi if you do know it. But yeah.
Wow, it has such a wonderful flavor and it smells amazing.
That's true. That's true. If I'm loud enough, Arcs will hear me from the other room as well. Are we still on our sorcerer's license? Yes, we are, Fish. Because we only got 2 and we need 7 stars. So yes, we technically still are. That's technically still a thing going on in the background, yes. Yep. So my perceptions of fairies are they're little troublemakers. At least here in my lore, because Lavi's lore is she actually is a guardian and keeper of the Fae and Fae-like beings that live around and are in the habitat of Yggdrasil. And they're little shits. Most fairies are old-timey fairies are little shits. They're gremlins. They don't understand that the pranks they can play can actually endanger people's lives. So, I'm curious as to how Otome portrays fairies. So, I'm only saying this with the curiosity, but also the extreme caution that I know we could get into very dangerous situations. I'd like to meet an actual fairy.
Yeah, so would I, but I'm afraid that's probably never going to happen.
You see, it's said that there are no more fairies left in the human world. They've gone extinct. You don't say. We already have our Lucy fairy, though. That is true.
Magica.
And he can't wreak any havoc because he is safely contained. What? Wait a minute, you're kidding me. Fairies are extinct? For real? Why are you so surprised by that, Mammon? What do you mean? Of course I'm surprised. I mean, not too long ago, you could find them everywhere. Not too long ago. Back in my day, which was like 1,000 years ago, fairies were everywhere. They were like lightning bugs. You remember to put him in before the stream? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Even though I woke up literally 2 minutes before I was supposed to start streaming.
When you say not too long ago, you mean 400 years or so, right? Because I guess there might have been still some around back then.
Wherever there are fairies, there's treasure. And wherever there's treasures, there's fairies. They go hand in hand. Fairies have tons of rare treasure. And all that stuff goes for a lot of money in the Devildom.
Dana.
Especially leprechauns. They're related to fairies, you see. And those guys, they stockpile treasure. Piles and piles of it.
Wow, you certainly are a fountain of knowledge when it comes to anything related to money.
Hello, Sylvar. Welcome in. Glad to see you. You are actually early. Yay! We've read one chapter. So glad to have you.
いいえ。
I should note that we can't be certain that they're extinct. They may not be.
Huh?
What? Okay, which is it then?
ええ。
As I said, this tea was named after the flowers that grow in fairy rings in the Devildom. However, rumor has it that there are fairy rings composed of flowers rather than mushrooms here in the human world too. There's a proper scientific explanation for why mushrooms sometimes grow in a circular pattern, but if you were to find a fairy ring composed of flowers here, well, that might actually be the work of fairies. Fairies who've managed to survive, living in secret here in the human world. And there are other rumors as well. For example, I've heard that a special, rare type of sweet treat exists. One that's made from the same flowers. Hey yo. Flowery, fairy tea, and sweets. That sounds good, sign me up.
Did you just say sweets? Sweets made from fairy ring flowers?
Wow!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I wonder what they're like.
Oh.
You know, if you sold those flowers on the on the Devildom black market, I'm dealing in the black market, my man. Black market, you could make mad cash. Oh my god. You think the flowers taste good? I would like to say so. I would like to think so. I mean, flowers are kind of a key component for a lot of tea mixtures, so. Oh man, I can see it now. I can see all that sweet, sweet money just waiting for me.
Oh, I want to try these magical treats.
And I want some sweet, sweet money. Okay then. Well, you guys have fun. Bye-bye. I'm gonna stay here with my comfy hot chocolate. Nah, we gotta go. This is our duty this session. We are accompanying Luke and Mammon. Let's go find ourselves a fairy ring. He aside to just eating it fresh out of the ground. I'm not sure. I think there's only a handful of flowers I would like to try eating raw. Because I know there are some actual, like, parts of a flower that are in dishes that aren't mixed. They're kind of like put in as topping, I think.
Right.
お金ちゃん
Don't you worry, money baby. Mammon's coming for you. If you do happen to find one of these elusive fairy rings, be sure to bring me back just a flit of flowers. A few flowers. I'll brew you a pot of real fairy ring tea. It's a deal. Wait, you telling me this tea wasn't actually real? Fairy ring tea? Oh, it's not. This tea was roughly based off of it, but I'm guessing since they think most of these are extinct, this is like the closest thing to actual. Okay, you got a deal, EB.
Of course. Don't worry, we'll bring you back a giant pile of them. We'll truly make them extinct this time. Right, so I know I talked a big game back at the hotel, but how exactly are we supposed to go about finding these super rare sweet treats?
Huh?
Yo, Earth to Luke. It's not the treats we're looking for, it's money.
No. No, that's also wrong. Excuse me. Excuse me, that's wrong.
Whatever, we need to start by learning whatever we can, which means we should head to the library. Mammon suggesting we go to a library? They're made for moments like this, you know?
Eh?
Did you just say library? Wow, I didn't know that word was a part of your vocabulary.
He can read. If his little brain wants him to, he sure could read, I think.
おい
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Luke giving him the roast, yeah. In Search of Fairies. I have a feeling Luke's gonna pull out a couple more roasties before this session's over. So first we need to look for books about fairies. Let's split up and search different areas. It's more efficient that way.
Eh?
Did you just say efficient? Wow. I didn't know that word was part of your vocabulary.
And another one. And another one.
Oi.
And another one. And another one. What'd you say? Okay, we have a split choice here. We can either help Mammon search for info or help Luke search for info. What I'm gonna do, so I can drink some more of my tea, is I'm gonna do a poll, and whichever wins is the one we'll do first, but I'll go back and pick the other one right afterwards. Just to be fair. My baby's growing up, let's go Luke, right? What if you don't want to help either? I'm sorry, Arcs. We do not have a neutral route. I guess you would just be stuck at this decision for the rest of eternity. Like those frozen rose things you break? What do you mean by that, Arcs? Because I know we were talking about like flower decorations and food and stuff, but that does not ring a that doesn't ring a bell to me. Oh, a dessert from Master Chef. You know, I'm interested. While I take some sippies here, let me see if I can actually find any kind of food that includes raw flour. Flowers. I mean, there are edible flowers. With potential health benefits. Definitely not my flowers, though, on my head, guys. Don't eat my flowers, they'll eat you instead. What? Google says that broccoli is a flower. I don't know about that one. But there's squash blossom, nasturtium, saffron, artichokes? Wait, what? Artichokes are a flower? I don't know about that one either. It looks like mostly hibiscus flowers are eaten raw. But they're also a tea, yeah. Apparently you can mix some flowers into a salad. A salad. But, like, you can pretty much put anything in a salad that doesn't, as long as it doesn't hurt you. Good luck, Kizan. Yes, that is the second part of the Christmas stuff is coming out. Not tomorrow for me. I think. Actually, is it tomorrow? I think it is tomorrow. I'm gonna check. Let me see. Hi, Simeon. I meant to go here. I meant to check. Okay, yeah, tomorrow. For me, it's tomorrow. So, and I do already have next week's schedule figured out, guys. I'll be reading this on Thursday because I'm off on Thursday. So it's going to be the same time as today, except it'll be on a Thursday, which is going to be on the 21st. I'll be reading the Christmas one on the 21st. Same time as I do for the season 3 readings. Do you guys eat broccoli? No. I actually eat broccoli. I actually really like broccoli. I used to hate it when I was a kid, but I actually really like broccoli now. And I'll eat steamed broccoli. I won't eat it raw. I'll usually eat it steamed. I don't mind not having like a sauce or anything on it, but usually I like to dip it in ranch. Broccoli soup, yeah. Broccoli and like mac and cheese is good. 13 is queen. Yes. I'm excited to read this next week. But yes, let me go back and end the poll. It also says here the flavors of flowers can embellish a meal, so it's kind of like a decoration, but you're not, like, you could eat it if you wanted it to, but I guess it's best to not eat it by itself. Shrubs, herbs, annuals, perennials, even weeds like wild violets and dandelions have parts that are edible. Yeah. Let's see. Luke actually won. Hey, yo. He's dropping those burns. He gets to go first. I agree. All right, Luke. We will help you.
わかった
Okay, we have to unearth some clues before Mammon, so let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Nope, nothing here either. Or here. There are plenty of books about angels and demons, but surprisingly few about fairies, huh? That's because they're so elusive.
That and, like, most of the time, the Fae folk are an Irish based thing, and back then there were a lot of tribes, so not everything's told differently. There's a lot of origins that are slightly different. Like 𝐒𝐿𝐿 is also some parts of his story have different variations because different tribes went with different versions. Blah.
Oh hey, check out this illustration. It's a pickle. It's a pickle. It's a pickle of Michael.
I can't talk tonight.
It's a picture of Michael. Take a look at this pickle. This is way off the mark. It doesn't capture his true grandeur or his dazzling radiance.
He's actually really a pickle. How's Michael been doing lately? Good? We actually kind of had an encounter with him this season.
Wait, what? You almost make it sound as if you know him personally.
Luke, you're too smart. Stop.
Bill, I suppose it's only natural that you'd be curious. I mean, Michael is the greatest of all angels, after all.
Metatron in the back, crying.
You know, Michael is still sad that Lucifer and his brothers left the celestial realm. Even to this day, he regrets it.
Then take him back. Say, hey, bro, I'm sorry. I got angry that your not non-related sister fell in love with a human, and we decided to fight about it. No, don't give Diavolo the pickle. I actually like pickles. So, I don't mind being that person eating his pickles for him. And take a pickle off his hamburger and eat it for him.
Their portraits were removed from the Celestial Palace a long time ago, but sometimes I'll spot Michael standing there in the Great Hall where they used to hang.
Oh god, that's actually very deeply sad. That sad boy Michael hours. How could this happen to me? I made my mistake.
I've seen him do it time and time again. He'll stand there staring at the wall, lost in thought.
Oh my god.
He never actually says it, but I know what's running through his mind. He misses them.
Yeah, Stella? You agree? Michael misses them? You murphing at me?
Look at this ball that you have become. You have become a ball. Yet, Lucifer and his brothers have made a new home for themselves in the Devildom, and they're completely content living there. It seems they've forgotten all about the Celestial Realm and about Michael too.
No, they haven't, honey. Oh my gosh. Just because a new chapter in your life has started doesn't mean you forget where you come from.
Now that I've spent some time in the Devildom, I've come to understand that Lucifer and his brothers do have a few good qualities. Just a few. But they have them. They're not all bad. But when I remember Michael standing there completely still staring at that wall, sometimes I can't help feeling a little angry at them because they don't even try to see things his way or consider how he feels.
I mean, he didn't really seem to do the same to them back when they had to leave. I don't know. Oh. Yes, the event was called the Fangirl Bowl. Speaking of, I think I had a chat recently on Nightbringer about Mammon having extra tickets to go to a Fangirl Bowl game and invited MC.
I mean, I only feel that way every now and then. Really, it doesn't happen often. Anyway, come on, back to the search. We've got to find some books on fairies.
Man, I can't believe we weren't able to find anything. Like, there's no proof these things exist, right? There's nothing but some rumors and stories. Psh, I knew they sounded too good to be true.
You want to quit. That's what you're getting at, isn't it?
Pretty much, yep.
Well, you can give up, but I'm not about to. I want to see the look on Michael's face when he tries one of those legendary sweet treats.
Yeah, whatever. It's always Michael this and Michael that with you. You sure he's worth all that effort? I mean, come on.
Hey, what did you just say?
At least he's got something to motivate him, Mammon. More than just a little look-see, a little rummage here and there, you know?
If you think I'm going to stand by and allow you to talk about Michael like that, you've got another thing coming.
Huh?
Whoa, cool it there, champ. I'm just being honest. Which is saying something considering I'm a demon. So what's got you all riled up, goody shoes angel? Y'all fight. Oh, no. Who came in and broke up the fight? Would it be... Maybe it's Simeon. Alright, that's enough.
Hi.
Oh, it's Solomon! Hi! Everybody say hi! You're supposed to keep your voice down in the library. What are you two doing in a place like this? And why are you shouting at each other? I'm not surprised. If someone was gonna be at the library, it'd be Satan or him. They were about to throw hands. Oh, I have another poll then to ask y'all while I go back and pick the Mammon option. Who would win in a bickering fight? Would it be Mammon or Luke? Okay, let's help Mammon search for info this time. You want to say Luke out of spite. Mammon, you're fighting with a 13-year-old. I mean, yeah, of course you'd choose me. It's way more fun than being stuck with Luke, am I right, dude?
Oh?
Check it out. Maybe there'll be something in this book here. A window into the unknown. Angels, demons, fairies, and the worlds they inhabit. Wait, though. There's not much at all about fairies. Looks like they spend more of their time talking about angels. And there's a bunch of stuff about Lucifer back when he was an angel, but nothing about me.
So.
Damn it, son of a... What happened to the section on the Great Mammon, huh? His ego's getting emotional damage. I'd love to hear about your time as an angel. It's not like I've briefly experienced it, but,
Oh!
You would, huh? See, you've got taste, Lavinark. You're just easy to please, Mammon. Well, if you're that curious, I guess I'd be willing to tell you about it. You know, because I'm nice and all. Now, Mammon's always been real why are you speaking about yourself in the third person all of a sudden? Always been real talented. It was no different back when I was in the Celestial Realm. Like, I was even recommended for the Cherubim. Cherubim. Cherubim? Really? Is it Bim? You know? I mean, Lucifer was the one who recommended me, but still. Michael and Raphael treated me like I was some sort of problem child, but Lucifer, he could tell that, he could tell what Mammon was really capable of. Can you just say me or I, please? Man, I wish you could have seen how much of a badass I was back in the Celestial Realm. Thank you. Thank you for putting an I and not Mammon. You would have been impressed. Would we have? Would we? I'm gonna push his buttons and ask if he loved Lucifer back then.
Did you love Lucifer back then?
Huh?
What do you mean, did I love him? If you asked Spiel that, he'd probably be like, we're a family, so of course I love him. And you know, I can't say I don't feel the same way. Ooh.
So.
Oh, but don't you go telling Lucifer what I just said, cause he'd just give me that, I knew it, look and grin like he was feeling all satisfied with himself. Come on, let's see what we can find on the other shelf there.
Nanda.
Man, I can't believe we weren't able to find anything. Womp womp. Doesn't matter who we go with, we can't find a damn thing. Okay, what'd you guys say? Who would win in a bickering fight? Luke, 77%. Fair.
Oh, Stella, you licking your toes. I saw that. You're licking your toes.
He's licking her toes, guys. Toe licker, toe licker.
Like, no, Mom. I'm not licking my toes anymore. Don't point out the fact I lick my toes, Mom.
All right. Hi, Solomon. Solomon, can you give us maybe point us in the right direction, sir? So you're searching for a special kind of fairy ring and the legendary sweet treats made from its flowers. And in order to find them, you need to figure out where the fairies have gone. I see.
Oh.
Do you know anything about this, Solomon?
No, I'm afraid I've never heard of the rumors you've mentioned. What? Ow, I just popped my shoulder. What do you mean you don't know anything? You're Solomon the Wise. But I can tell you one thing. You're not likely to find much useful information on fairies within the literature that remains in the human world.
I see.
If you want to find fairies, it might be faster to go out and look for them yourselves.
Huh?
What? Yeah, you might have a chance of finding some if you look in places that are free of human influence, like deep within forests or lakes, those sorts of places. I mean, I don't think he's very wrong there, you know, so... Solomon the Obvious is what he's doing right now. He's Solomon the Obvious, stating the obvious. Also, hello, Thanatos. Merry Christmas to you too. Welcome in. Glad to have you with us. Hope you're comfy, nice and comfy.
Places that are free of human influence. That could be anywhere.
What do you mean?
ありえねえっつの。
Man, are you kidding me? I thought you were supposed to be wise. Oh no, Maymon's also dropping some sick burns tonight too. Yes, you're eating chocolate? Ooh, good to hear. That's the best wisdom you got for us? Yo, you ought to change your title to Solomon the Not-So-Wise Sorcerer. Damn, burn. Damn. I need a... Horn blast. Down. The air horn. The bring. Why? Where's the... I might need this for this session. This might be loud, guys. Just so you know. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Okay, there we go. So we're clear. I'm not the one who came up with that title. It's out of my control. Oh, true. That's true. Solomon's like, I don't need no titles. Stop it. I'm just an immortal sorcerer. Leave me alone. Let me cook my awful food in peace.
Wait, that's it. I just had a great idea.
Oh,
For a new title for Solomon? I think chat's taking care of that.
No! Or where we might be able to find clues that could lead us to the fairy rings. Come on, let's head to Leviathan's room ASAP.
Levy's room? What? Levy?
はっつー
Uh-huh. So that's why you showed up at my room unannounced and uninvited, huh?
Technically, it's not you we're here to see. We've come to ask Crow for help.
Oh. Bro. So it's not me you want, but Crow? Is that supposed to make me feel better?
huh?
Just a second, Levy. You're telling me you've still got Crow here in your room? Didn't you two have a falling out after the whole karaoke thing? Well, I did break off our friendship, yeah, but as a piece of technology, Crow is still useful to have around. So I made my peace with him, and now I just use him to support my otaku-related pursuits. That's right, keep him in his place, where technology belongs.
Go on, Lavinark. Ask Crow for help.
Bro, tell us where to find the fairies, please, and thank you. You'd like to know where to find fairies? Okay. It is said that there are fairies in the area of Lake Lo-Lanth. Io. Io? Is it Io? Wait, Io? Io-Lanth. I have a feeling this is Celtic. How do you say this? Is this a real lake? Wait, hold up. Opera by Arthur Sullivan? The first Gilbert and Sullivan opera performed professionally in Britain? But it's all one word. I typed it in, as 2 words, and instead I'm getting Google telling me it's all one word. And apparently the name meaning and origin is actually Greek, which means violet flower. and is the name of a Gilbert and Sullivan opera from 1882. Also a mythological sea nymph and daughter of Oceanus. This isn't Celtic at all. Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm glad I looked this up because I was like, okay, but how do you say it? How do you say it? Pronunciation? 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. Or 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒? There's no Google Translate. Or pronunciation. There's no, like, not an automatic pronunciation when you Google it for Google. Let me see, let me see.
We are looking at how to pronounce these names and more. If you please tell young people mispronounce, thank you for the channel. For you to learn more correct pronunciations. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.
I wasn't expecting the accent. Alright, you heard him. He says 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒, even though the tips that I'm seeing is 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. So... 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒? 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒? Where's this voice coming from? I was playing it. I know, I was like, I'm only hearing it in one side. What is going on? Well, there you go. Lake 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒.
Lake 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. Bro, would we happen to be able to get there and back in a day?
To get to Lake 𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒 back in a day, I suggest traveling by private jet.
Well, that's not happening.
Dana?
Yeah, and it's not like we can just spread our wings and fly there ourselves, not here in the human world. If you don't own a private jet, you can travel by overnight train. I suggest a tour package with reservations in a sleeper car.
A tour package?
A sleeper car.
That doesn't sound half bad.
Oh!
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Oh my gosh, they're on the same wavelength. It's great that you find this so exciting, but you'd better talk to Lucifer and Simeon about it first. If you kids want to go on this little vacation of yours, you're going to need permission from the adults. Ask your father. Y'all need permissions from your dads. We got a side split chapter here, guys. Let's see. Solomon and his demons. Oh? Oh, Barbatos, you may look different here in the human world, but you're still just as hot as ever. Yo. Asmo spittin' truth. Asmodeus, I see you haven't changed either.
Yada.
Barbatos, I know I've always been beautiful, but really? You're supposed to tell me I've grown more stunning?
Yeah.
Hey there, you two.
Nah.
Solomon, you're finally here. Oh, come have a seat next to me. Don't be shy. I forgot to mention that Lavinark, Mammon, and Luke actually paid us a visit here as well a little while ago. Really? Because I ran into them at the library earlier. Interesting. Do you think the three of them might be planning something fun together? Let's just say that's probably a fair assumption.
Hi.
In that case, what do you say the three of us have some fun on our own, This is really great, you know? It's been so long since the three of us sat down and had tea together. Team Solomon back together again.
Who?
I'm sorry. Team Solomon. Well, I suppose we are a team in a way, since we both have pacts with Solomon. How long has it been since the three of us have gotten together like this anyway? Perhaps it was during Solomon's dispute with the Sorcerers' Society. Ayo. You mean like during the founding? Or a little after the founding? Jeez. Oh, yeah, right. I remember now. Oh, Solomon was just furious then, wasn't he? Really, do we have to talk about that right now? Okay, want to change the subject because it just so happens there's something I've been wanting to ask the two of you. So, Barbatos, tell me, how did you first meet Solomon? What brought you two together,
ne?
I'd actually prefer not to talk about that either. I would like to talk about it. I would like to talk about it. I think you have to pick one or the other because both of them kind of has some crumbs of lore, if you ask me. Yes, I'm not surprised. After all, the first time I met you, you were in an awful state. An awful state? How so? I desperately needed to obtain your power to control time, Barbatos. I was surprised you'd come to me with such a foolish request, considering you are known as Solomon the Wise. But that was before I had my over-the-top nickname, wasn't it? No one called me that yet. Indeed, but I knew that people would start calling you that in the near future, you see. Just like I knew that the two of us would eventually forge a pact.
네.
I have to admit, I'm feeling a little jealous that you two are so close. But you are quite close to Solomon as well, aren't you, Asmodeus? Of course. Oh, so? Would you like to hear all the juicy details about how Solomon and I first fell for each other? Fell for each other! That won't be necessary. I already know. Not much stays hidden from me after all. Ayo, Barbatos being sus. I'm guessing you both know why I asked the two of you to join me today. I'd like your help turning my favorite apprentice into a full-fledged sorcerer. Yes, I assumed as much. Oh, something tells me this is going to be fun. Oh, Solomon in the background constantly asking to help him help us. Let's be on our way then. Help wanted.
Oh!
He wants to head off on a trip in search for fairies. How interesting. And on an overnight train, too. That does sound like fun.
Oh.
So, does that mean I can go?
Well, I certainly don't have any objection. As long as you're here in the human world, you might as well take in the sights. Go have yourself some fun.
Wah! Thank you, Simeon. But what about the cafe? I mean, you'll be left here on your own.
Don't worry. I'll be fine. Unless, of course, I'm not fine. Which is a distinct possibility, actually. Boy! Whenever I prepare our cakes, you're always there to sample them and provide input. I'd really like to have someone who could do that while you're away. And if they could help out around the cafe as well, that would be even better.
Huh?
You think it's gonna be easy to find someone who can do all that for you? You got another thing coming. True. Maybe there's no one out there who could do that. But then again, you never know.
わかった。
Okay, Simeon, I'll go find you someone.
な。
Whoa, hey, don't go making promises you can't keep.
Not to worry. I know just who to ask.
Okay, I'd appreciate that, Luke. I look forward to seeing who you find.
おい。
Wait, so when you said you knew just who to ask, you meant them?
That's right. I meant your brothers. I mean, it's not like I know anyone else here in the human world, so who else could I have been talking about?
さ。
I almost don't want to know, but who were you thinking of asking anyway?
Right. That's the question, isn't it? Who do you think we should ask to fill in at the Cafe Lavinark?
You're gonna ask me? Oh. I think I picked all of these to see the outcome. Because I think they do it. I am pretty sure whoever you pick actually does it. A little sad there's no Beal option. Just a little bit. So, we'll just go down the list here, guys. Let's start with Lucifer. We'll make him have even more headaches while we're out.
Huh?
Lucifer. Lucifer.
Hmm?
So, are you going to tell me your order or not? That customer service. Mwah. Perfect. Hurry up. I don't have all day. I have dishes to wash, and then I need to head out and buy what we need to restock the kitchen.
Yare.
French chocolate cake with hot cocoa. Are you insane? Who in their right mind would pair chocolate cake with hot cocoa? Oh no, nah. That'd never work.
I agree. Having someone that arrogant and condescending at your cafe as your cafe server would be a nightmare.
Levy? Question mark?
Levy working at the cafe.
Levy, take table 5 their drinks and then ask the customers at the counter what they want to order. Just a second. I've got this guy right where I want him. Yeah, yo, you got games on your phone while you working on the clock? All right, come on. Come on. Yeah, I did it. I'm the last one standing. I just took first place in the Defenders of Ruri-chan Battle Royale mode. Sir. Levy. He'd be a dead man. Yep, I can totally see that. Okay, well, Satan then, right? Satan's the stable one? Question mark. Satan. I can see it now. Simeon, table 2 wants an Earl Grey tea. And a pretty kitty special to go with that. Ayo, he changed the menu. Special limited menu while Satan is working at the cafe. I almost don't want to go on the trip. Wait, what did you just say? They want a pretty kitty special? Yeah, it's a new menu item I came up with. They're pancakes in the shape of a cat's paw. They're soft, fluffy, and flavored with maple syrup. These are guaranteed to become the cafe's signature dish. They really are cute. Man, he sure is crazy about cats.
I'm crazy about cats too, right, Stella? I'm crazy about you, pretty girl. Pretty girl.
Why you gotta keep flip-flopping, though?
The pretty kitty special. I'd kind of like to try that. Is there anyone else who you think might be a good fit?
Oh, okay. No, we do get to choose every brother. Okay, that makes sense. Also, guys, when it comes to different languages other than English, you are okay to speak some of it, but please be mindful about the general rules still. Don't be saying naughty things that I wouldn't like you saying in general in English just so you can say it in another language to skirt around it. Just keep that in mind. That's all. Also, hello, Simmer. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and go down the line again. You're not all right. I trust my regulars to do non-English a little bit more, but yeah. Arcs will translate. Okay. Just caps lock me, Arcs. If something goes wrong, I guess. All right. Let's see. How would Asmo handle this?
Huh?
Nah, Asmo would never work out.
Why, hello there. Welcome to the Angel's Halo. Now, we recommend you try our Angel's Halo blend coffee and Angel Wing chocolate cake. I promise you they're both excellent.
Nah.
By the way, I can't help but notice how beautiful you are. To be honest, you're sort of my type.
Mm?
Are you blushing? Oh, that's cute. You know, I don't usually do this, but if you'd like, I could just sit down here and we could have tea together. Just you and me. Asmo. No flirting on the clock.
Absolutely not. He turned the Angel's Halo into a different sort of place. We will not be asking Asmo.
Oh, right. Beal? What about Beal?
Huh?
What? You serious? Beal, do you know what happened to all the BLTs I made in preparation for today's lunch rush?
Oh.
Munchity. Nope, sorry. You can't find them. Actually, never mind. I just figured out what happened to them. He cannot be contained.
I mean, anyone could have seen that coming.
I mean, come on. Simeon makes a mean BLT. I can't blame him. Okay, Belfie. What would you be doing? Sleeping in the middle of the floor? Belfie, huh? Yeah, he might actually be good. I'll take an anchovy muffin and a caramel-flavored hot milk. I almost said hot chocolate, because I like caramel hot chocolate. Oh, don't put any olives in my muffin, thanks. And that'll do it. Thanks. Belfie? You know you came here to work, right?
眠い.
Sure, but we don't have any customers right now, and I'm starting to feel hungry. And sleepy, too. So, just let me know when my muffin's ready. Snort me. What do you mean he'd actually be kind of good?
He might actually be good. Are you sure we're talking about the same
Demon, hey yo. That's right, Luke. Right, sorry, I take that back. So we're going with Satan, right? I'm thinking Satan's about the only safe choice. That's my man.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's the sort of demon who'd take his job seriously, which Simeon would probably like.
Would probably? No, I'm pretty sure he would like it. Alright, let's go find Satan. Satan, you have won the lottery of filling in for Luke while we're out having fun looking for fairies. How do you feel about that, sir?
Aha! Looks like we found Satan. He's staring at his tablet with a really serious look on his face. I wonder what he's doing.
I bet he's looking at cat videos or watching a detective drama.
Oh.
Trying to understand the current economic conditions in the human world? Or studying a foreign language, maybe? Wow, he really is committed to the pursuit of knowledge.
Oh, he's committed, all right.
Huh?
Nope, wrong. That's the face he makes when he's watching cat videos. He has a specific face when he watches cat videos. Oh my gosh.
Watching cat videos?
Hey, Satan! He's busy. You gotta find a better way to get his attention.
Oi!
Satan! Yo, can you hear me or what? No. No, he cannot. No, we need Stella to turn around. Stella, turn around! Stella, stop looking outside! We need your assistance, ma'am. We need your assistance, ma'am. She's like, I'm not turning around, Mom. You can rub my butt as much as you want. I refuse to turn around. I'm gonna inch like a caterpillar.
あのな。
Satan!
Stella.
Hey, baby. Hey, just one look. Look at the camera. There we go. She's like, what do you want? Help us.
くそ。
Shut up. I'm pretending I don't know you. Don't talk to me. Yeah, that's kind of what Stella's doing too. Hey, how'd you like to work part-time at Simeon's Cafe?
いや、
No. No.
What? You could at least pretend to consider it.
As you can see, I'm busy.
So is Stella.
Stella's also busy looking outside, even though there's nothing outside. Busy? You're just sitting here watching cat videos. That is busy.
Lavinar, help us out of here. Find a way to pique Satan's interest.
I'll dress up like a cat. I don't want to lie to him. Cats don't show up every day at the cafes. But if I say they're planning on turning it into one, he could help assist. And there could be an attempt. I feel like that's an easier I feel like that's an easier lie to have happen. Satan, they're planning on turning it into a cat cafe.
Hmm?
What?
Right, exactly. Simeon's totally obsessed with the cat cafes that they have here in the human world. So now he's seriously considering turning the Angel's Halo into a cat cafe as well.
あ
For real? Man, shut your mouth! Shut your dumb mouth! Your dumb whore mouth! Mammon! Mammon!
Shh, quiet, Mammon. Which is why we've come to you. As a cat lover, we were really hoping you could advise Simeon. And you know, to do that, you'd need to understand how the business is run, right? And what better way than by working there part-time?
わかった。
Why didn't you say that to begin with? In that case, I'm glad to help.
All right, we've found our new part-timer. Even though we had to lie to him. So, we're back. And we've brought Satan with us. I told him about the part-time position and he's interested.
あ
Looking forward to working with you. Likewise, I have to say, you're a lifesaver. I feel much better knowing you'll be here. Okay, so. Let's talk cats. A, right? Excuse me? Cats?
Oh.
So, guess that just leaves you now, Mammon. We need to get Lucifer to give you permission to go on the trip.
くそ。
Yeah, something tells me this ain't gonna be so easy. Permission from the adult. Really? You're heading off on a trip in search of fairies? Oh, that sounds like so much fun. If I could meet a mythical being in real life, it would have to be Narcissus. I feel like we really understand each other.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, Asmo. For anyone that doesn't know who Narcissus is, it is... Is he the Greek god of beauty? Either way, he's a narcissist. I mean, it's clearly, I mean, it's in his name, you know. So, he gets stuck looking at himself, I think in the reflection of a lake or something like that. He's not a god. Okay, he's a nymph. That's right. He loved no one till he saw his own reflection in the water and fell in love with it. He pined for himself and died. Man died never being able to tap himself. Excuse me. Asmo, let's not. Let's be safe and let's not.
Huh?
Can you imagine Asmo trying to, like, tear Narcissus away from being in love with himself to try and get him to fall in love with Asmo instead? Oh my gosh. So, like, what happened to Lucifer? He still isn't back? Nope, not yet. He's out showing Lord Diavolo around the human world today, remember? Damn, they've been out on a really long date, guys. I wonder what they've been doing.
Oh.
That's weird. Normally you could care less where Lucifer is or what he's doing, Mammon. I mean, it's not like I really care or anything. It's just that Lavinar keeps going on and on about how we should get Lucifer's permission and stuff.
ないわ。
You're scared about what he's going to say when you ask him, aren't you? Just admit it.
So.
Shut up! Me? Scared? It's just that I hate. It's just a hassle having to ask him, that's all. Oh, hey, speaking of scary things, if you're heading out in search of fairies, you'd better watch out for banshees. They're a type of fairy, always female. It's said that if you ever hear a banshee scream, it means someone in your family will end up dead soon. Ah! Stop! No more banshee talk!
Yeah.
You get scared way too easily. Are you sure you're going to be able to handle this fairy hunt of yours? Hell no. If Mammon was the only one out there looking for fairies, he would get ran over so quick. There are all sorts of fairies. Even if you only count the ones we know about from stories and legends. There's a lot about them we still don't understand, but from what I hear, there's even a type of fairy that can make you fall madly in love.
Oh.
Hey, now that's more like it. Tell me about those fairies. FYI, it's super obvious what's running through your dirty little mind right now, Mammon. I don't think you're one to talk, Asmo. I see you're all being as loud as ever. Lucifer, you're back. Do you want something to eat?
Yeah.
No, thanks. I already ate. I'm going to my room for some peace and quiet.
Oh.
All right, time to go ask him for permission. I'm counting on you to help me, Lavinark. I can't do this without you. I will try my diddly darndest. Stella, you know you had this poked into your back the entire time, right? She's still just looking outside, as if something's going to happen. A journey to a far-off lake. Well, by all means, go connect with nature. It'll be a chance to engage in some quiet reflection and do a little soul-searching. An opportunity for personal growth. I'd certainly welcome that, because I'm the one who has to clean up all of the messes caused by your poor life choices. Damn. Roast Mammon session. Oh.
Oi.
What? No! You got it all wrong. Like I said before, the point of the trip is to look for fairies. So you're okay with me going, right? I mean, it's not like it affects you. And who exactly is supposed to be paying for this little excursion of yours, I guess that'd be my favorite older brother. You guessed wrong.
Oh.
Okay, how about this? We play a game of cards, and if I win, you let me go. And if I win, I'll take over bathroom cleaning duty for 1 week. Not interested. Oof.
なんだよ。
Why not? Because I can already imagine all the ways you'll try to cheat. I'm not about to play a game of cards against you, Mammon. Aw. Fine. Play me instead, Lucifer. I'm not very good at cards, I'll be honest. I say this knowing full well that if this actually happened, I would not win. So, play me instead, Lucifer. Lavinark, You mean you want to go on this trip with me so bad you'd volunteer to play against Lucifer? Oh man, I think I'm gonna cry. Don't do it. I don't need snot right now. Alright. As long as Lavinark is my opponent, fine. I accept your challenge. However, if Lavinark loses, both of you have to take over bathroom cleaning duty for a week. Damn, I was hoping there'd be a different kind of punishment if I lost. Not the bathroom cleaning. Not the bathroom cleaning.
Oh,
Okay, deal. I'll do whatever it takes. Alright, Lavinark, it's all on you now. Let's keep the rules simple. I'll draw a card, and Lavinark, you have to guess whether it's odd or even. Alright, I've drawn my card. So what's it going to be, Lavinark? Odd or even? Oh, heck. Time for another pull. Are we going odd or even, guys? And I am going to take some tea. I think I'm also going to grab a snack. Another snack really quick. And by snack, I mean another slice of that cinnamon bread. So,
I will be right back while you guys think of...
well, not think. I mean, I guess you could think a little bit. If I was going to pick odd or even, I would, like, immediately say it. I wouldn't take my time thinking about it, because that just makes it worse if you pick the wrong answer, in my opinion. But yes, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. Bad news though, guys. I said I was gonna grab another slice of my, like, cinnamon bread. Arx might have taken the last slice between when I had one in the morning and now, and we bought two full loaves, but the other one was in the freezer because I didn't know how quickly we would eat through it. We ate through it because it's super good. So that's not the snack that I have. But while I was out shopping for gifts yesterday, I found out Pop-Tarts has a special flavor, a special holiday flavor apparently. And it's actually Snickerdoodle? Snickerdoodle Pop-Tarts? So I've never had that before, but they smell good. Snickerdoodle Pop-Tarts. So that's what I'll be snacking on. Why are Fish and Kezon fighting? Are you guys okay? You guys are fighting over characters. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Barbatos is a very busy man. We have to share him. Otherwise, I'm gonna start fighting you for Barbatos too. Some of us are giving up on English. Well, Ark says y'all are just talking when he goes to translating, so...
As long as y'all are nice to each other.
Alright, let's see. Into this poll. We have even. We pick evens. Even Stevens. Come on, even. Come on, even.
oh.
Don't worry, you're totally nice. Okie dokie. My card is a 6. No, that's an odd number. What? What? Oh, wait, no, we won. Okay, wait. Okay, so we have to choose the one he doesn't pull. Okay. We won! Yeah! Fine. A promise is a promise. Woo, thank goodness. What? Me what? Wait, what? 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 What did I do? What did I do? Also, Stella has moved. Six equals on. No, wait. Oh. For some reason, I was like, 3 times 3, which is an odd number, is 6. Don't at me. Okay. I'm distracted by the smell of Snickerdoodle Pop-Tarts that are too hot right now because they were put in a toaster, and I very much would like to try them. Anyway, we won. We don't have to do bathroom duty, so thank goodness. Because can you imagine? They still only have that one bathroom, and it's shared between 7 people. That's us included. I don't include Asmo since Asmo has his own bathroom. But can you imagine how bombed that toilet gets daily on the daily? That is not something I very much appreciate.
Oh!
Bro, tell me something. If I were to sell some fairy treasure in the Devildom, how much would I get for it? That is a good question. It would probably fetch quite a high price. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of this Snickerdoodle Pop-Tart. It's cooled down now. That smells so good. I love the smell of Snickerdoodle. That's good. How limited is this? I would like to buy a whole pallet full of Snickerdoodle Pop-Tarts, please. You want to have Taco Bell with Beal? I would want to have Taco Bell with Beal, too. I completely... fully endorse Snickerdoodle Pop-Tarts. If y'all have never had a Snickerdoodle Pop-Tart, you're missing out. And I'm not just saying that because Snickerdoodle has cinnamon in it. Like, probably won't be there next time you work at the store. You know, you just asked me if you should put in an order for groceries. I know it's at a different location than where we got these, but would you mind checking just to see if maybe that store also has some? So I can have a small hoard, maybe? Just a little bit? The toilet doesn't want to have Taco Bell with me. Can we get a Lavi Tries Snackies stream? Oh my gosh. You mean like I order a random box of treats and just try it out? You want me to do a tier list like Sea-Dog, VA, and Moist Critical do with food? I'll try everything on the Taco Bell menu. You would be hype, you would watch it. We'll see. I'll see about it. I already made my 2024 goals. I'm gonna post on New Year's. Maybe if I get through those. Actually, I left one vague. I said one of my 2024 goals to do as a VTuber is to do a hand cam stream of some kind. So that might be an option. I also have stuff I could build on stream as well. Maybe when I find the time next year to set something like that up, I'll just do a poll if you guys want me to just do an eating tier list or a building stream. Hand cam stream of rhythm games. Oh my gosh. That means I would actually have to download and play Project Sekai. We'll see. We'll see. You guys are giving me ideas. I would not be opposed to any of that. Get a stack of different flavored Kit Kats. Oh, I would love to try the different flavored Kit Kats. Because some of the ones I have been able to get a hold of in the small little local oriental stores that we have, they do have some different flavors that I've liked. Finally have a reason to get Clone Hero working. True. There's a lot of opportunities next year I'm looking forward to experiencing with everybody here. But I will keep it in mind. Y'all, everyone, keep it in mind. I'm not opposed to suggestions. Let's see. Mammon? Come on, you gotta be more specific than that. Give me an estimate. You'd most certainly end up on the list of the Devildums, rich and famous. Man, he's hilarious. I definitely made the right choice borrowing him from Levy. Did you borrow him or did you borrow him? Mammon. Like, without Levy's permission? Maybe? Lavinark, is there anything you wanted to ask Crow here? I have the bottom one though. Top one's gonna make him blushy, but I don't know about the bottom one. First. Alright, we'll pick the top one. Mammon and I? Let me know, Crow. Are we compatible? Ooh, woo. Alright, let's see. I'd say you and Mammon should be fairly compatible.
Oi!
Fairly? What do you mean, fairly? Mammon will do anything for money. If you can manage to control his reckless, self-destructive impulses, you might last as a couple. Is this another burn? I'm gonna count this as another Mammon burn. There's so much wrong with everything you just said, I don't know where to begin. Anyway, we already know we're compatible without having to ask Crow, right? There's no better combination in all three worlds. Anyone who says otherwise is kidding themselves. Kidding themselves. Ew, Mammon kisses in front of Crow. Crow will remember this, but okay. Hey, you and me are gonna be sharing a room, right? Yo, where's my... You're such an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. Because Luke's gonna be with us, so if we don't have our own room, we'll find it hard to get much alone time. Yo! Seeing as we won't have to deal with my brothers bothering us all the time for once, I want to make the best of it, you know? Have all kinds of fun, dude. Hey yo, this is the most... Excuse me, my mouth is full. This is the most forward he's ever been. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can still have plenty of fun right here and now. Come here. Boy. Yo, Luke and Lucifer needs to Give him some more hot takes. I feel like the more hot takes and burns Mammon gets, the the more he gets like this. I mean, can't be a coincidence, can it? Who's screaming? Somebody is screaming. Uh-oh. That wasn't us, was it? We weren't being that loud, were we? Anyway, do we have anything in hard mode? We do. Okay. We have a hard mode chapter before we move on to 50. Diavolo's Human World Excursion. Yo, you mean his date with Lucy? Really? So you and Diavolo are heading out for a day of fun?
Oh.
I don't know if I'd call it fun. I'm just going to be showing him around. That sounds so nice. I'd like to go with you, if only the cafe weren't open today. Oh, yo. The 3 older people going for a trio date. Wait, what about the Snickerdoodle Pop-Tarts? You may have bought a special number of them. Oh, yay! Thank you, Arx. You treat this Mandrake so well. Thank you. Would you like to come along? It couldn't hurt to close for just one day, could it? As tempting of an offer that is, wouldn't Diavolo rather it be just the 2 of you? Even Simeon's like, I feel like this is a date. You guys go ahead.
ちょっと待て。
So even you're making those kinds of jokes, Simeon? Well, stop. You can keep them to yourself. Aw, he doesn't like it. Now, don't get upset. All jokes aside, I really do need to keep the cafe open, you know?
Yeah.
Hello there. Sorry to keep you waiting, Lucifer. And Simeon, good to see you. I hope you don't mind the intrusion. Not at all. Welcome, Diavolo. I'm glad you could drop by the cafe. You're late. Did you run into some kind of trouble on your way here? Why do you look smug when you say that? Leave him alone.
実は。
Oh, sorry about that. There were just so many new and interesting things to see and hear along the way, you know? I couldn't help noticing that a lot has changed since the last time I was up here in the human world. Well, you'll have plenty of opportunities to look around once we get going. Come on. Hold on a moment. Can't I at least try some of Simeon's coffee first? Not to worry. I've already prepared a to-go cup for you. Lucifer asked me to, you see. Oh, how thoughtful.
Oh.
That's just like you, Lucifer. Thoughtful as always. Thank you, Simeon.
またね。
You're very welcome. Now, you two have fun on your not date. I meant to tell you, Leviathan and I did some online gaming together the other day. We played something called an MMORPG. You wouldn't believe how much fun we had. The time just flew by. Before I knew it, we'd been playing all night. Hey, yo. Hey, he's just going head first into an MMORPG before really playing anything else. Dang. Well, you two certainly have been getting awfully chummy lately, haven't you? He really does know a thing or two about games, doesn't he? And I have to say, now that I've actually tried playing them, they're quite fun. You know, considering what a shut-in Levi is, I'm surprised he... Diavolo, what's wrong? Lucifer, look at all of that meat. There's just so much of it.
Oh.
Well, it's a butcher's, so yes. Oh, we gonna see our butcher man again? the relationship advice butcher man. Welcome. Anything in particular you're interested in? Thank you, but I was just looking. This isn't the sort of thing I see every day, after all. They used to have dragon meat at places like this, but I take it you don't carry that anymore? He can't help them with the relationship advice. Instead, they're gonna make him so confused. Oh no.
待て。
Diavolo, I don't think that's the human world you're thinking of. Maybe I'm getting my worlds mixed up? Guys, don't actually fight, please. Or I'll have to put y'all on lockdown, okay? And nobody likes that. I don't like being a party pooper. Perhaps we should get a nice cut of meat to take home with us. Barbatos can work his culinary magic on it back at the Demon Lord's castle. Wait, what am I saying? I mean at the hotel. I mean at the hotel. What would you say to a basilisk steak with some purgatory-style hell sauce drizzled on top? You must be starting to miss devil-dumb food by now, right? Hello. Oh. Oh, he's still listening. You're not really fighting? Okay, I wasn't sure because someone said about not getting, like, angry or anything like that. So I want to keep the vibes here nice and light. And I know sometimes it's hard to get across that you mean to be in a more like jokingly like manner or a kidding manner sometimes because sometimes people don't take what you write down as that. It can be interpreted as something else sometimes. Stella, what are you murphing at me for? She agrees. That's enough, Diavolo. We're leaving. Leaving? But Lucifer, I still haven't gotten my cut of dragon meat. Forget it. Time to go. Diavolo, could you please be more careful about what you say in public? I'm sorry, did I say something off? Every single thing was confusing our homie. Honestly, I'm not even sure where to begin.
Ah.
Now, Lucifer. So I made a few mistakes. There's no need to fixate on them now, is there? You know, this is the first time the two of us have even ever been out and about in the human world for a non-work related reason, isn't it? How about that?
Yare.
Honestly, I really can't win with you. He just wants to have fun. The question is he really saying that on purpose, or does he actually not know? Yeah, I just saw it as silly character shenanigans. Okay. I'm gonna have a little bite of my Snickerdoodle Pop-Tart really quick before it gets cold. I don't know about you guys, but once I heat up a Pop-Tart and it gets cold, I don't really want to eat it. You have a built-in extension, so you just need to highlight the text? Hey, yo. Maybe hook me up with that in case you're, you know, getting a snack or something. Maybe. Okay, I understood what Hiki said. Wow, it's very convenient. That's the only thing I understood. I'm learning. Okie dokie. I'm still gonna nom on my Pop-Tart here and there. It's getting a little cold. New stream idea, learn Spanish on Duolingo. I actually wanted to continue my Japanese lessons on Duolingo and was thinking about making that also a stream thing. But I think I'm just now getting slightly comfortable with my current streaming schedule, so I don't want to do too much constantly to where it causes my chronic illness to flare up more often, because that would be no bueno. That would be no bueno. So I think when I get more used to it. Another thing is, since I work full time, that takes out a lot of energy. I kind of wish I could work part-time, but I can't. I have to stay full-time. So, I might designate a month or something to do a little bit of that, but I also feel like learning a language is something you need to do consistently, kind of like, doing your dailies for gachas. That's the kind of mindset that I feel like you would need to do for language learning in order to keep it up and keep learning. Maganda means beautiful. Labbies, Maganda. Oh, thank you. Yeah, taking care of yourself is definitely important. But that is another thing I'd like to do, is do streams with Duolingo at some point. Let's see. The morning of departure. That's right, we're going. We are leaving. We are leaving via train.
Hi. 今日も可愛いね.
Hey. 今日も可愛いね as well, Asthma. Good morning, Lavinark. Now let's see. Ah, good. Your skin is smooth and soft. I take it you got a good night's sleep? Just touch my skin without permission? Asma's like, hello, good morning. I'm your daily beauty, checkup health person. Let me look at your skin. So I hear Mammon's getting to go along with you after all, huh? Lucifer can deny it all day long, but he spoils Mammon. And that's a fact. What's this I hear? Satan, are you jealous?
Oi.
Jealous. Why would you think that? You're gonna make him angry. He's gonna throw a fit before we leave. Lavi, can I praise you? I don't mind being complimented. The only way I could respond is just ooh woo. If you want me to go ooh woo a lot, yeah, you can. I have to admit, it does sound nice. I mean, a trip abroad, a sleeper car on an overnight train. Wait, what time is your train supposed to leave again? Lavinark, shouldn't the two of you be in a hurry to get out the door? Because it looks like Mammon's still asleep. That boy's still asleep. Snark, me. Snark, me. Yeah. Sweet money. I'm gonna pull this one. Yeah, I think we should pull this one. That gives me more time to nom on my Pop-Tart. You guys are gonna make me ooh-woo too much. I'm gonna have to put in, like, a blush reaction or something if y'all are gonna be nice to me. Okay, snack is all gone. What is the poll result? We're gonna push him. 50% wins with a push. All right, Mammon. Democracy wins. Sorry, bud. Blah!
Can't.
Ow.
ありえねえっつの。
Hey! What do you think you're doing, huh? Wait a minute.
マジか。
Look at how late it is. There's no time for breakfast. Come on, Lavinark, we gotta get going. Oh, but breakfast is like very important.
じゃあね。
Have fun. Make sure to bring us back something nice.
おう。
And edible.
おう。
Come on, we're gonna have to run all the way to the station, Lavinark. Oh, this is your fault. Making me have morning cardio. I'm not good at cardio. Oh god.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys over here.
Oh, we just kind of left Luke here. And yeah, I bet Luke also got here like half an hour early too. Sometimes I wake up so late on the weekends. My breakfast becomes my lunch. Sometimes it's brunch. But my breakfast isn't like a full breakfast. Sometimes food smell in the morning, like cooking food in the morning, makes me feel nauseous. So I usually have a cold breakfast. Unless it's like a Pop-Tart. If it's just like a small reheat, it doesn't make me sick, but yeah. Timon's here, have to go now. Goodbye, fish. Have a good rest of your today. We'll catch you next time.
You're late. The train's about to leave. Why are you showing up at the last minute?
Huh?
Shut up! A kid like you wouldn't understand. There's a lot of stuff us adults have to do when we're ready for a trip like this. Complicated stuff. You are such a big liar. You lie in the same face.
Nah.
Since when are you an adult? You probably just overslept or something, didn't you? Well...
面白くね
Shut your pie hole, Chihuahua!
ちょっと待て。
I'm not a chihuahua.
Damn. You two can stay here, but I'm getting on the train.
ちょっと待て。
Hey, Lavinark, wait.
マジか
Don't go without me! Y'all get your butts over here.
Oh no, we're not going to make it in time.
そ
Shut up. Yeah, we are. But desperate time calls for desperate measures. What does that mean?
な。
Yeah? Quit it. Put me down, Mammon. Don't carry me. I'm not a piece of luggage.
あ
Maybe not, but you're not much different, and you run too slow.
ちょっと待て。
He runs too slow because he's small. You're also like the fastest runner, Mammon. Come on.
Lavinark, quit laughing and help me.
Run, Lavinark. Run as fast as your legs will carry you. He's just non-stop running this morning. Come on. Come on. Give me a break. Man.
We made it. I can't believe you actually threw me onto the train. I told you I'm not a piece of wood.
Got yeet? Luke yeet? Wait, did we just hop on a moving train? Did we technically onboard a train without our passes getting checked? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Well, if I hadn't thrown you, we wouldn't have made it on the train in time. You ought to be thanking me. No. Just because you made us late and you managed to get us on the train doesn't negate the fact that we had to go through this in the first place because of you, Mammon. Also, hello, Gray. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for joining us.
ちょっと待て
Thanking you. If you hadn't shown up at the last minute, it wouldn't have been a close call to begin with.
Yo, Luke's spitting facts. Ooh. Do I want to only make Mammon mad, or do I want to make both of them mad? What do you guys think? Should I poke both of their buttons or only Mammon's button? I do very much like yelling stay. But we should put him in his place. Mammon's been getting a lot of burns by everyone today. But I'm seeing both. We'll do both. Hey, yo, the closer two people are, the more they fight. Did you know that?
No.
We're not close.
We're not close. Adorable. I have 2 children to take care of on this trip.
Anyway, I'm going to take my luggage to my room. Honestly, the thought that I'm going to be spending this entire trip with him makes me worry about how things are going to turn out.
Huh?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh my goodness. Children, please.
Oh.
Hey, check it out. We got ourselves a pretty nice room here, huh? Yeah, look at how big the bed is. The middle option is something Asmo would say. Yeah, look at how big the bed is, even. That's a lot of space between the two of us. Wait, I'm shooting over the third option. Oh. We gotta make this a point to make him blush as much as possible, though. Granted, the third option... I like poking his buttons that way too, but... I gotta see how many times I can make him blush this session as well. Bed. Look at the bed, Mammon.
Dana.
Yep, the two of us should be able to fit on here with plenty of room to spare. That is not what I was going for. He's too dumb to wait. He realized it. There we go. I was like, Mammon, please realize the undertones. Like, we are gonna be sharing the bed, right? No. You're sleeping on the floor. Hey, remember when we went to the human world to to meet with Grisella? We ended up on a train a lot like this one then too, huh? Yeah, it was, first season. Yeah, first season, it was Mammon, Lucifer, and Satan. Yeah. So we had Lucifer and Satan with us then. And they'd switch bodies and stuff. It was one big annoying mess.
Oh.
But this time, it's just you and me.
He's so happy.
Are you trying to be... Don't forget Luke, he's here too. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know if he's trying to be romantic. I think he's just pointing out the fact that he's happy we finally get alone time with him. Hide the child. Yo, it's almost like we're on our honeymoon. Get that blush back. Give me back that blush. Yo, that's what I thought. Well, before we can go on a honeymoon, there's other stuff that needs to happen first. Wedding bells, wedding bells.
さ、
Like, you know, the, proposal and stuff. Hey, where's that ring? Right? Give me the ring. You have the ring, right? The only person who's given us a ring was Simeon. Right now, it's just you, me, a bed, and no one to bother us. Yep, you're right. And, like, there's only one thing to do at a time like this, right? Go the fuck to sleep. We going to sleep right now. So, what would you say if I went ahead and kissed you now, Lavinark?
Yoo-hoo! Mammon and Lavinark!
Luke block. Luke block. Luke cock block. Oh. As much as I want to say stay, I want to send Mammon flying. Just make it a ridiculous, traditional, like, rom-com. I'm sorry, Mammon, you're like 3 feet past my personal space when a child is in the scene. You're gonna have to move. No!
Wait, what just happened? Mammon, what was that about?
What? We were just practicing self-defense techniques. That was the backward flying evasive leap.
Huh. Weird, but okay. Weird flex, but okay. Anyway, what do you say we head over to the dining car for brunch? I'm hungry.
Wait, this was morning? Oh, right. This is still the same day. Dang, our train leave early. Ugh. I wouldn't have made it on time. He's skeptical. I love it. Yeah, me too. An angel's inner struggle. We having a Luke moment?
Okay, let's review how we'll be getting to Lake... Oh, I forgot how to pronounce that already. 𝐼𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒? 𝐼𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. We'll be on the train all night. Then tomorrow morning, we arrive at the station closest to the lake. You should probably make sure you're all packed up before going to bed tonight. So after getting off the train, we'll be walking the rest of the way to Lake 𝐼𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒. 𝐼𝐒𝐒𝐈𝐒.
Whatever.
What's your problem, Mammon? You're not even listening. I need you to take this seriously.
Huh?
Hey, I'm listening, but yeah, I'm totally not taking it seriously. Okay, I'm honest. Damn. Also, bye, Gray. Have a good rest of your today. But like, why are you acting so excited, Luke? You're bouncing up and down like a kid in a candy store.
Excuse me? No, I'm not.
You were bouncing off instead too. Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was. Call him out. Yeah, I was gonna call him out. You were doing it too, Mammon.
Huh?
What? When?
Ah, he was he?
Don't you say anything, Lavinark. No telling Luke about what I said back at the room. As if I was gonna do that to him. As if I was going to scar him.
Whatever. It's okay, Lavinark. Better to just ignore Mammon. He's not worth it.
Oh.
Oi!
Hey, what do you mean I'm not worth it?
There are better things to think about. Like, Take a look at this pamphlet, Lavinark. It's full of information about the train we're on.
Oh, that's a lot of candy cane. Dang.
And look, each of the cars is named after an angel. Isn't that cool? It just shows how much they love angels here in the human world, don't you think?
Oh my gosh, I just remembered I don't have my holly on my Santa hat. Oops. There we go. Boop.
Check it out. The first car is named after Michael himself.
Ah, there it is. I knew it. You were talking about your precious Michael again. And so what if the cars are named after angels? Who cares? I mean, when it comes down to it, the angels are really that... Are the angels really that great? I don't see what's so special about them. Ooh. Oh, don't make him mad. You guys are just gonna fight. Off and on this entire trip, aren't you? Thank you, Kizan.
Calm down, Luke. You can't let Mammon's stupid attempts at provoking you succeed. Stay calm. Stay calm.
For someone who's supposed to be talking to himself, that was awfully loud. I could hear everything you said.
Ah, look, the dessert's here, Lavinark. Come on, let's share it.
Dessert? Just the sort of thing a brat like you would be excited about.
マジか
Whoa! What the? That looks amazing! Yo, Luke, give me a bite of that dessert of yours. You think you can bully him and then just get a free bite? No.
What? Ew, no. Why should I give you any of my dessert?
There you go, acting like a brat again. Come on, it's just dessert. Like, take it easy.
ちょっと待て
Look who's talking. You're the one who's insisting on having part of someone else's dessert. That's way more childish.
おう
Okay, what do you say to this? We'll flip a coin, and if I win, I get your dessert. Uh-oh. And if you win, you can have mine.
No thanks. I don't even want your dessert.
あ
What? Afraid you're gonna lose, are ya? Luke the loser is scared, is that it? Mammon, you child.
な
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I could lose to you.
Uh-oh, he took the bait.
Because I've got Michael the Archangel watching over me.
Well, in that case, why not accept my challenge? After all, you've got what's-his-face watching over you, right?
All right. You're on.
Now that's more like it. Okay, I've got heads and your tails. You didn't even let him check the coin. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. And here we go. Ah, look at that. Heads. I win.
ちょっと待て
That's impossible. You cheated, didn't you? This coin of yours must have been altered in some way. You knew from the very beginning that it was going to come up heads.
あのな
All right. Enough yipping and yapping, doggy. If you're so sure I cheated, where's your proof, huh? Now, come on, Chihuahua. How about you give Mammon back his coin?
I am not a chihuahua.
Yeah, you are. You're Michael's little puppy. You sit in his lap and sniff him and snuggle up against him all day long, don't you?
Shut up! Not another word. That's enough. I just don't get it. I don't get why Michael still cares about you and your brothers even now. Seriously, why?
Huh? You make him snap. You made him snap. You made the precious boy snap. Oh, look at that. He took off without even eating his dessert. You know, I gotta say, when he gets mad, he really is just like a chihuahua. I want to tell him to stay so bad. Isn't that right, Lavinark? You think so too, don't you? Ooh. All right, I'm pulling this one. What should we say to him? Because that was not good. That was no bueno. Mammon. That was overboard. That was so childish. Ruin his ego. Also, welcome back, Yuri. Rail him under the train. Yeah, he, I definitely do not like this, the way Mammon acts, this much during this, this whole ordeal. But it's like, Mammon gets away with a lot of things, that he probably shouldn't, thanks to Lucifer, being kind of soft on him. And then I guess you could say, I would say either Simeon or Michael is similar when it comes to Luke. So like when Mammon and Luke are in the same room, they, stuff happens. And sometimes it's not very pleasant like it is right now. Because in that kind of sense, they're a little similar. But Mammon's the older one. He really should not be acting like this. Wait until Simeon finds out Mammon is bullying Luke. Yeah. I would definitely tattletale on Mammon. If Luke wasn't going to tell Simeon how Mammon treated him on the train ride, I would. We gotta get the boy under control. Like Crow said, we'll be okay relationship-wise if we're able to keep Mammon reined in and on a leash. Mammon and Luke, the dogs are fighting. The dogs are fighting. It's like that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys seen like how small dogs kind of fight, but you know how they kind of just go like right at each other. That makes me think of Mammon and Luke here right now. I don't know if I could find an example, but like, this is Mammon and Luke this session. I don't know if other small dogs do this, but the way corgis do it is so adorable. It's adorably funny. Okay, what do we have for the poll? The poll is tied! Guys, you gotta break the poll! Let me find another one. I'll play another video and see. See if I can break if the vote will break after. Let's see what this one is. It says Angry Boy Hours. Uh-oh, they're gonna fight again. Oh, the third one is MC. That last one was MC. Guys, we're supposed to go on a nice trip. Guys. Why you fight? Guys. Stop, please. Are we still? We're still tied. Ah, okay. Okay, that means I'll just do a coin flip. I will do coin flip. Okay, stay is heads, and I hate this side of you, Mammon, is tails. Heads. We're going to yell. We yell. We yell. I'm kind of sad it's not like caps lock stay, because like he kind of deserves the all caps stay. You think you're out of 5-star raids? You know what that means, right, Arcs? Would you please maybe work on my Pokemon? I'm just saying, if that's what you're doing on the side, I would very much appreciate it. Arcs has also been helping me in the background prepare my Pokemon for the Indigo Disc DLC that I'll be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. I knew it! Hey, can I get some snackies? Yes, you can. But if you're gonna do that, come in and grab my, my Switch, please. Yeah. First. Before you go. Please and thank you. Have fun, you're playing it right now. Yeah, I'm excited to play it, but my schedule. So my schedule's gonna be Monday and Wednesday to play it. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I saw some screenshots. I see that some of the battles are actually like tough. Even with like max level 100 Pokemon and stuff. Hello, sir. Oh, I need to get it for you. The camera's turned off because Stella left. Hang on, I see what you're doing. There you go. There's Arcs playing with Bulba. Pokemon a hype. Pokemon hype. Here you go. Here you go, sir. Thank you. Okay. So heads won. That means we're going to tell him to stay. So, all right, Mammon. Stay. Bad dog. Bad corgi. He literally reacted like he got scolded like a dog. Mammon. Literally bad doggo. Oh, what time is it? Oh no, it's 8:30. I missed putting Beal putting Beal out of the fridge again.
If that's you, Mammon, you can't come in. But if it's Lavinark, then come in.
Dang, you got this cab all to yourself? I'm actually kind of jealous.
Sorry, Lavinark. You know, for walking out on you like that. But I couldn't bear to stay there another minute.
Honey, that is fair.
It wasn't a very mature thing to do, huh?
Actually, it is kind of a mature thing to do. Because if you can't take it, like, I think it's more mature to walk out than it is to sit there and take it. Or make the situation even worse by fighting back. Or, like, insulting the other person back, you know? So it just ends up being a big fight. Ouch. Mammon definitely is in the wrong, but I'm going to praise him for his reaction. It's a very understandable reaction.
Are you saying that to make me feel better? Thanks, Lavinark. I really appreciate that you came here to check on me. You know, there's something I've been wondering for a long time now. Why does Michael still care about Mammon and his brothers? I mean, they may have been angels once upon a time, but not anymore. They're demons now. They did something awful enough to warrant being cast out of the celestial realm.
I wouldn't say falling in love with a human is awful enough to warrant being cast out of the celestial realm. Maybe some changes need to be made in the celestial realm. Not all rules are made for the benefit of everybody. Just saying.
And yet, even after all this time, Michael still cares about them. If he loved them that much, then maybe he should have just forgiven them. He never should have cast them out of the celestial realm to begin with.
Ooh, that's a very smart, mature line of thinking, Luke.
I need to stop this. I can't start second-guessing Michael's judgment. That's definitely not okay. Tell me something, Lavinark. As close to them as you are, you should know the answer to this. Do you think Mammon, Lucifer, and the others hate angels? Because if so, then all of Michael's love is in vain. They'll never love him back.
I mean, the top answer is true, but I'd like to say that, you know what? Even though things don't go your way, stuff will still just happen anyhow. Sometimes people can't help still loving other people, even if it's hurt them, like, really badly. Things are super complicated and morally gray, and we're talking to a child about this. The second option feels more sugar-coated. I feel like the second option is more, this is specifically this person's reality, whereas the top one is a more generalized, like, dose of reality, if that makes sense. So I think I picked the bottom one because it's because, you know, not very many people actually care about stuff unless it's made more personally to them. So I think saying it in a sense in reference to a person that he cares about and we're discussing gets that point across better. So regardless, Michael's still going to feel how he feels.
But... okay. Yeah, I know that. I'm sure that to Michael it doesn't matter either way whether they love him back. He's just always loved them, and he still does, as much as ever.
I wouldn't say Luke hates them, but he's very hung up on the fact that I know where he's coming from. He feels like Michael's wasting his time on his feelings. He feels like he could like he feels that Michael could better give his love to other people more deserving, because Luke doesn't know that the brothers still care about Michael. But he also as mature Luke is for his physical appearance / age, he's still kind of his horizons still aren't very broadened and stuff. Have to go have an exam in the morning and your phone is dying. Bye, Nix. Have a good night. I hope you do well with the exam. Good luck on the exam. So it's more like he's hung up on the fact that he knows what is wrong by how he follows Michael. So it's tripping him up that the brothers did something wrong, but Michael still gives them attention because he thinks that Michael shouldn't, basically. So he's still struggling with that fact that things are complicated, Luke. You find it hard to forgive them.
I mean, even if I said I couldn't forgive them, it's not like that would change how Michael feels. Also, I'm not the one who gets to decide whether or not to forgive them anyway. It's not my place.
Good boy.
And I guess I understand now that they're not a bad group when it comes down to it. You know, that's actually thanks to you, Lavinark. I never would have been able to see the good in them on my own.
Can we give Luke? Yeah, he's been through a lot. This stream. Let me find my pats. He does deserve pats. There we go.
Thanks for coming to see me and keeping me company. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. He's a good boy. So did he finally cry himself to sleep? I knew it. He's still just a big baby. Oh my god, Mammon.
さ。
So you know, I didn't come here because I was worried about him or anything. It's just that you never came back and I was wondering what happened to you. Yeah, do you actually feel guilty for once? Do you feel a little guilty, maybe? Hey, let's head to the lounge in the back of the train. They were supposed to bring out coffee at the end of the meal, but thanks to Luke's tantrum, we missed it. Time to make up for that. It wasn't his tantrum. You started it. You started it. I'm fine. I'm fine. The demon's side of the story. Seriously, Simeon needs to teach Luke to relax. He's way too uptight. Oh boy.
だな。
I mean, he can't take a joke at all. The kid's a real piece of work. That was not a joke. That was not the joke. Updating data? Hello? iPad? Is this a text message? No, it's not. It was thinking. It was like, even the iPad was like, what are we supposed to be saying? Mammon, you really shouldn't make fun of Luke.
Huh?
Yeah, whatever. Man, just when I think I'm finally free of Lucifer, you start lecturing me instead. Boy! How do I put it? It's sort of like Luke lives in this really small world, don't you think? And that's no fun, you know? So I can't help wanting to tease him sometimes. But you're stifling his growth by doing that sometimes. I mean, truth be told, once upon a time, the great Mammon was sort of naive like that too. Not that you'd ever know it now. Uh-huh. Then how did you end up so... You know...
Oh!
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. How'd I turn out to be so awesome? You can tell I've been through both highs and lows, and that I'm self-assured and totally sexy. I need a moment. To begin with, Luke is the lowest ranking of low-ranking angels. He's a total nobody, you know? Yet they're sending him to the devil, dumb, and human world and stuff, which means Michael or Simeon has to be pulling some strings behind the scenes. Because they think he needs to see what things are like outside of the celestial realm, you see? They're probably hoping the experience will teach him that there's more out there than just the world of angels. Well, duh, exactly. Anyone could have known that is why Luke is here. Come on.
だな。
Still, it hasn't helped him one bit so far. He hasn't learned jack. And shit. Luke's still convinced that the way angels do things is the right way. He doesn't even want to consider what he could be wrong, that he could be wrong. Which is why the great mammon here is trying to force him to. You know what? I don't think that approach is working. I don't think that approach is helping. I don't know, I don't know if any of your approaches of trying to force him to has actually done any good. Because it's not like everything revolves around angels in the celestial realm. There's more to the world. Like, sometimes someone's gotta come along and scam you out of your dessert. That's life. Oh, buddy. What is he even saying? He had this whole speech set up just so he could explain why it was a good idea for him to get Luke to give him his dessert earlier. Bro. Oof. What are you even talking about? Welcome back, Arx. You missed the really roundabout speech Mammon just had to explain why it was a good idea for him to bully Luke into taking his whole dessert from him. Oh, so you're trying to teach him that life is not fair. I mean, if we were to glean any kind of life lesson that he's telling us he's trying to teach Luke, yes, that would be it, I guess.
Oh!
Right, yeah, exactly. I knew you'd understand. I don't know about that one, buddy. Oh boy. Can you believe if you had an acquaintance that was trying to teach you basically that life is unfair and that life is rough, buddy, by bullying you into giving them your dessert? I don't know if we'd ever be friends again. I don't know if I'd ever want to see your face ever again. Let's be real. Anyway, back to my point. You just can't stand by like Simeon does and wait for Luke to discover the world on his own. That's a mistake.
だな。
Sometimes you gotta force him to experience new things, whether he likes it or not. You mean like when my mom, when I was still learning to drive, she was telling me directions to go somewhere, and I thought it was to just like help me learn how to drive, but no, she was actually telling me how to get to the driver's like license practice area when clearly I had not had enough time to learn how to practice drive. I hadn't even learned how to try and do oh my god, what is that kind of parking again? Where you have to park in between two cars. We don't really do that here because our town is small, but we still have to do it for our exam. But yeah, no, she was just one day after school, she's like, I want you to drive so you can have some practice. Parallel parking? Yes, parallel parking. And she was like, okay, I need you to go here and take a turn here. And finally I was like, Mom, where are we going? She's like, to your driver's exam. And I freaked out and I pulled into a parking lot and I was like, no, I'm not ready. You can't force me to do this. So yeah, I had my grandma take me when I was ready. Mammon, you can't force people. Like, I guess you could say I'm sort of his mentor in life. Mammon wants to be a mentor. Just like Lucifer was to you? Did Lucifer do this to you? Are you? If he did, I'm sorry. I wouldn't put it past him to do that. Oh, that's hilarious. Your mom debating you like that. Oh my god, dude. Exactly. Like Lucifer was to...
Oi!
Hey, whoa! How do you know about that? I'm not telling you. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not just messing with him for the fun of it. I mean, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't fun. But yeah, you were awful. Oh.
Oh,
Yo.
Yo, sleepyhead, you finally up? Look. Well, that's wonderful mentoring right there. He doesn't even want to talk to you.
Huh?
Well, what's up with you, huh? Why are you staring at me like that? I can see the sweat beading on your forehead. Don't tell me you're admiring me because you realize now what a fine specimen of a demon mammon is and you can't help staring. I don't think Luke swings that way, but also you.
sa.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
The child apologized before you did, Mammon. Oh, are you now? Well, it's great that you came out and admitted that. Good doggy. You... Punch you later. I'm gonna... Mammon! Yikes. Okay, you're saying I gotta apologize too, right? Yeah, stop calling him a dog, dude. Whatever, fine, I'm sorry and stuff too. That's not genuine, but I guess you're blushing, so I guess it's fine. Luke, if you're hungry, you wanna go grab something to eat?
That's okay. I'm not hungry.
Oh yeah? Whatever then. I kinda wanna step on his foot, but I'm also known for shooting really nasty looks IRL. I think that's why I picked 𝐒𝐈𝐈. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but when I was in school, I had the resting bitch face, like, issue. Nobody wanted to talk to me. Make him feel pain. Okay, we'll make him feel pain, but that is my reasoning as to why I picked the bottom. Alright, we're gonna do some stomps. Actually, this is exactly how I want that to sound like to him. Hang on. This one's gonna be loud. We didn't just do stompies, we did... Yeah. Ow! Well, what do you think you're doing? If you're trying to tell me to fix this, just come out and say it. Use words, not violence.
Mammon really said no violence.
Mammon does not crave violence. Come on, Luke, let's go.
Eh?
What?
I said let's go.
Yeah? Hey, I thought I told you not to... don't carry me over your shoulder. I'm not a piece of luggage.
Bridal carry. Luke didn't. But I thought you said no violence. You were literally kidnapping him.
Put me down. Let go of me now. Yeah. What the... Where do you think you're taking me? I'm going to fall. Careful.
Huh?
Hey now, quit squirming, got it? Otherwise I really might end up accidentally dropping you. Don't. I actually believe that would happen, possibly.
Nah.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh.
That pamphlet of yours said that the train would be traveling at a slower speed through this section, which meant that it was a good chance to really take in a view at night.
ちょっと待て.
Yeah, I saw that, but it didn't say anything about taking in the view from the roof. Now did it?
Come on, you can totally see better from here than inside the car.
Maybe so, but still. Lavinark, talk some sense into this idiot.
He is an idiot. Look, Mammon's just trying to make up. He's trying his... It's a very unorthodox way of making up, but he's trying. Push him off.
Nah.
Yeah, well, it feels more like his way of trying to end my life.
Can you imagine if we had this trip and Luke never made it back? Oh my goodness. Michael would definitely not forgive Mammon. That's for sure.
Enough. Just put me down now.
You sure you want me to put you down? 'Cause you're clinging to me for dear life? Stop it. Stop. You're gonna make him wet his pants. I mean, I would have already wet my pants up here. Go on, take a look at that sky. The stars are straight up amazing, just like the pamphlet said they'd be. Check it out. See that constellation there? That's Cygnus.
Okay, it feels really weird hearing the word Cygnus come out of your mouth, Mammon.
Oi!
What do you mean it feels weird? What's weird about it? Is there something wrong with me knowing my constellations?
It's just weird to think that you're knowledgeable about human world stars.
Well, I know about them because Michael taught me. Though, that was a real long time ago.
Michael taught you?
Yeah. You know how he likes that sort of stuff, right?
Now that you mention it, he taught me the constellations too.
Let me guess, you were in the Celestial Palace Observatory, weren't you?
Yep.
He likes to head there any chance he gets, huh?
So then you haven't forgotten about Michael?
Huh?
What are you, stupid? That's something. What are you, stupid? I'm stupid. You're stupid too? Let's bond. Like, I never forget a guy as weird as him. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. He sticks in your memory.
Oh.
You know, you're one to talk, Mammon, considering you're plenty weird yourself.
What'd you say?
Also, you got your constellations mixed up. That's not Cygnus, it's Orion.
What?
Guess you must not have been paying attention when Michael explained it to you, huh?
Speak of Michael and ye shall bond. We've got a side chapter here. Looking up at the stars. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. That's a lot of cookies. I have been... Belfie. Beal, so you decided to come by.
Ah.
I've been looking for you. So this is where you were? What are you doing? Nothing special. I was just thinking about how quiet it is without Lavinark or Mammon around. Also, this is one of my favorite spots. I just like to hang out here. Yeah, I know. I figured you did. Because there's such a nice view of the stars from here. You really do know me well, don't you, Beal? Well, yeah, of course. Though, looks like the stars are really nice again tonight, huh? Yeah, I never get tired of looking up at them. Oh, Beal. Well, I see you're in ridiculously good shape as always, bro.
Ha.
Don't sneak up and grab onto me out of nowhere like that, Asmo. Asmo just went around from the back. Guess who found the twins? Me. I see the two of you are joined at the hip as always. Asmo, come on, you really had too much to drink. Asmo just sitting here while we're gone, getting drunk. What do you mean? You chugged your Demonis just as fast as I did, so no criticizing me. Is this the stuck at home party? He's coping. It looks like Levy's coping too, dude. Well, guess any hopes we had of enjoying some peace and quiet have just been dashed.
Otome!
What are you two doing here? Looking at the stars. Oh, how romantic. I love it. Stars, huh? When you mention stars, I can't help but think of Michael. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm guessing he probably told all of us about the constellations at least once.
Ah.
In the Celestial Palace Observatory. Yep, That was the place. Now that you mention it, Michael was actually the one who first told me about the constellation Gemini, the twins. We were both there at the same time, right, Beal? Do you remember?
Ah,
Yeah, of course I remember. He said we'd always have Lucifer, though even if we ended up separated and living far apart like the Gemini siblings, there was no need to be sad. Yeah, I was only half paying attention at the time, but... Do you think that Michael could have known? You know, that someday we'd go our separate ways? Who can say? At this point, only Michael himself knows the answer to that question. Michael, at least as powerful as Barbatos, confirmed. Hello, I just got back.
ah,
Hey, welcome back. Aww, Eve.
Son is welcoming back father.
Satan, are you the only one here? What's going on? I think it should be obvious what's going on. I'm reading. Sarcasm. Also, hello, Rosaline. Welcome in. Glad to have you join us today. I think it's sweet that in all three worlds, the stars is where they can always... yes. Yeah. They just have to look up at the sky. Everyone else is out by the pool. You aren't going to join them? Nope. I'm sure they're just out looking at the stars. Oh, that's right. Satan can't really, participate in the star observing, on the same level as everybody else because, you know, he wasn't born, and lived in the celestial realm. And I'm going to cry again. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna cry again. And whenever they look at the stars, they start telling stories about stuff I can't understand. I'm just gonna cry in the corner. Come on, don't sit there sulking. I'm not sulking. There, who's a good boy? Oh, he just gave him a pat. Lucifer just gave Satan a pat? Yo. Stop patting my head. No, keep patting his head. It's adorable. It's adorable. Oh. Oh. Cute. A familiar place.
Just smell that fresh air.
so,
I don't get it. How come you're so damn peppy this morning, huh? Maybe he's a morning person. I'm dead tired. What were you doing last night?
Well, I'm tired too, of course. We were up playing cards until dawn after all. Although, I never did manage to win thanks to the fact that somebody wouldn't stop cheating.
Huh?
Oh no, nuh-uh. I wasn't cheating, except for those first 2 times, but then I stopped. That's when it hit me that you just plain sucked. After that, I only cheated against Lavinark and not you. Damon.
oi,
Hey now, Lavinark. Don't look at me like that. I didn't cheat every time, only sometimes. Uh-huh.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Come on, let's get going. From here on out, we'll be walking. First, we'll make our way through a forest, and then eventually on to Lake... What is the word again? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. Pronunciation for the... if my life depended on it, it's I something Lathy. Let's see. 𝐼𝐿anthe. 𝐼𝐿anthe. Lake 𝐼𝐿anthe, damn it.
Huh?
Hey, it's the middle of the day, right? I mean, the sun is straight overhead, so it must be. But, like, even so, doesn't this place seem awfully eerie to you?
Let's see. According to the pamphlet I picked up at the station earlier...
Why did neither us nor Mammon pick up the pamphlet? Why did the child have to pick up the pamphlet? Luke, I feel safer traveling with you. In general.
Legend has it that long ago, a vampire lived in these woods.
Did you say vampire? Oh, a vampire with the pointy teeth. Oh. Oh. This place does have a real vampire sort of vibe to it, yeah? Yeah? La Dracula. Ah.
There are also tales of a witch living here, one who kidnaps children and eats them.
Luke, stay next to me.
Ah, and there's supposed to be a goblin that abducts travelers and imprisons them within the forest for the rest of their lives.
That's a lot of rumors. A witch? Oh man, anything but that.
I know. I mean, kidnapping children and eating them? Bone chilling.
Guys, they're just stories people tell. It's fine.
Dana.
But, right, yeah. They're just stories. Like I believe any of that ridiculous...
Yeah!
Yeah?
What? Oh.
It was just a bird. That bird sure was rustling. You sure it wasn't like a turkey?
あのな。
Luke, no using this as an excuse to grab onto Lavinark. Lego! Lego my leg-os. Lego my Lavinark Legos. Oh my goodness. Did I play the vampire event? Lucifer was a bit sussy. Which one? There's actually two. There's one for the original Obey Me, and then there's one for the Nightbringer one. But I did read both of them. I did read both of them, yes.
Nah.
You're one to talk, Mammon. I see how you're clinging to Lavinark's arm.
What is this, some Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo squad?
さ。
Hey, Lavinark, come here for a second. I may not look like I'd be able to offer much protection in a situation like this, but I am an angel after all. I'll go ahead and offer you my blessing. Think of it as a magical ward of sorts, a charm to protect you from evil.
Oh, yes, please. An angel's blessing would be super nice.
Suddenly, it sort of feels like you're counting on me to keep you safe. It makes me happy. May the blessing of light burn brightly within you and keep the darkness at bay. Alright, that should do it.
Do that to Mammon too. Does he deserve it though? Would he even do it? I bet he would. Luke doesn't hold grudges. But if we did it to Mammon, since he's a demon, would that actually do something bad to him? He probably doesn't really deserve it. I still kind of feel like he's got a long way to go this session in terms of making it up to Luke. But I actually want to see if a demon can even take an angel's blessing. I feel like they can't.
Huh?
What the? Are you crazy? You want an angel to bless me? I'm a demon! Are you trying to get me killed? Maybe.
You know, if you're looking to shut Mammon up, you could argue that it would be more effective than telling him to stay.
Ooh. Don't tell me that. Don't give me ammunition. Hey, I see that look on your face. You wanna do this, don't you? He do. He do, but he too nice to actually do it.
Huh?
What the?
Is it just me, or did it get a lot darker all of a sudden?
Why is it raining? Hey, what happened to that blessing of yours, Luke? Doesn't seem to be doing much right now. Well, this is rain. This isn't evil. Mammon. Rain does not equal evil. Come on.
Mammon, Lavinark, look, over there.
What's that doing there? What's what doing where? That? You're gonna leave it like that? Oh my goodness. Okay. What is it? Wait, why is it raining in... What? You gotta be kidding me. Like, what's going on here? That's the House of Lamentation. That there's a House of Lamentation if I ever did see one. We were supposed to be heading toward the lake, right? So, how could... I mean, why is...
Nah.
Is that really... I mean, it has to be, right? That's,
The House of Lamentation?
Come to think of it, I feel like there was something in the pamphlet about an old manor hidden deep in the forest. The manor in question is the subject of a very old, tragic legend.
Wait. Did we find the original House of Lamentation? The original House of Lamentation is all the heckin' way out here? Because I remember Asmo kind of telling the story before, I think, right? At the time, a married couple and their 7 children lived there, along with one servant. Let's see, a married couple, that would be Lucifer and Diavolo. Their 7 children, that would be the brothers plus the MC, and then one servant would be Barbatos. Then one day, something terrible happened. The couple's oldest son came running into the village constable's office looking very pale. He delivered a horrifying piece of news. Our servant, he murdered everyone in my family and took his own life. Just as the son had said, the constable's men found that the family had been massacred. And the servant was found in his room, hanging from a rope around a neck. Around a neck, not his neck, a singular neck. Might not be his, who knows? Concluding that the perpetrator was now dead, the constable decided that the case was closed. However, sometime later, several facts came to light that gave rise to new doubts. First, the only person who wasn't killed, the oldest son, had been on extremely bad terms with his siblings. And he had purchased a gun just like the one used in the murders shortly before they occurred. Also, there was eyewitness testimony that the servant and the oldest son had been arguing prior to the killings, which led people to think that maybe the oldest son was the true killer. Perhaps the servant had tried to stop him, but ended up being killed as well in the process. Did the son string him up by his neck to make it look like a suicide? In the end, the truth never came to light. For several decades afterwards, the oldest son lived in the house by himself, until he eventually died of old age. Even after he died, unsettling rumors about the house continued to swirl. It was supposed to be vacant, and yet people claimed to have seen several figures moving on and about inside at night. They said that they could hear the voices of people arguing and screaming. So at some point, the house was given a name.
The House of Lamentation.
Majika!
So it is the House of Lamentation. Thought so. But like, what's it doing here in the human world? Lucifer had it disassembled and rebuilt in the Devilldom, right? It's a Did he really have it disassembled? That sounds like a lot of work to move a human world building into the Devilldom. The light was on point. Good timing, Keyzon. Labby, I was talking about the OG Obey Me one. Yes. I did read that one. It was a bit ago though. I don't know if I read it after or before the Nightbringer one. Because I remember the name of the Nightbringer one. It was called the Vampire Special. But I don't remember the name of the OG one. But I do remember that one was an alternate universe event. Which I actually like the alternate universe events. Because it allows the characters to act a little bit of out of character. So they can be a little bit more spicy. I'm just gonna roll with the bottom one. I don't really like either of these options, to be honest. Maybe they built a second one.
Huh?
A second one? Like, what for? Posterity's sake?
Oh.
Maybe the House of Lamentation was originally located here, but then Lucifer moved the real one to the Devildom, so they built another one to serve as a tourist attraction?
Dana.
Whatever, who cares? Let's head inside. Why are we going in there?
No.
What? Are you serious?
It's better than standing around out here getting drenched. Come on, let's get out of the rain. This is suspicious.
ありえねえっつの。
Oh, yikes. Looks like it's almost exactly the same on the inside, too.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
You know, is it just me, or is something not right about all of this? Bro, you only just now thought about that? We all know the House of Lamentation. It's familiar, but for some reason it feels super eerie in here. I've got shivers running down my spine. I think you might have... I think we might have it... I think we might have our idea switched. I still think this is the original House of Lamentation, and Lucifer just built a replica in the Devildom.
You too? So it's not just me then.
Yo, what's that?
Huh?
What's what? Chicken butt. Mammon? He's gone. And Luke doesn't seem to be around anywhere either. Dude, what do you mean? They were right there. How could both of them disappear at the same time? I have no idea what's going on, but it looks like I'm the only one left. Well, that's not good. And you're gonna leave it like that? No. Let's see if there's a hard mode chapter. That's not a good way to leave the session reading. There is a hard mode chapter. Hello? That night by the pool. Well, I guess we are gonna be left on a cliffhanger then. Oh, good to see Diavolo is having a good time. This is fantastic. Sitting outside in the sun eating ice cream, feeling the human world breeze blow past you. What could be better than this, right? Can I ask you one question? Oh, wait, is Lucifer gonna bring up the whole, Diavolo, kind of, admitting some ooh-woo feelings for us last stream session?
Ah.
Well, after you treated me to ice cream, how can I say no? You might want to. About the incident at the karaoke parlor. You knew what was going on all along, didn't you? You did that on purpose. I guess I can't hide anything from you, can I? It's just that I was so bored. You and your brothers had gone up to the human world, and I felt as though I'd been the only one left behind. But Barbatos. And on top of that, the 7 of you were having so much fun with Lavinark. Meanwhile, I was up to my nose in work with Barbatos breathing down my neck. certainly, I should be allowed to have a bit of fun myself, shouldn't I? Unbelievable. How can one prince cause me so many headaches? You find it hard to believe I would do something like that?
Oh.
Yes, which should be obvious from the look on my face. I wonder, when was it exactly? When did you and your brothers become so very important to me? I thought I'd never be able to become one of you. It seemed ridiculous to even try, because it was just obvious that I couldn't. But then Lavinark did just that. Effortless. Ugh, I can't even say the word. Effortlessly fitting in with the 7 of you to become just another one of the gang. More than that, actually. Lavinark is part of your family now. And when I saw that, it may have made me a little jealous. And while I haven't wanted to admit it myself up to now, the truth is, I think I was lonely. And that's what led to the karaoke disaster. Disaster? It was fun. Gosh. Stick in the mud.
Ah.
I thought it was a fairly good time, personally. For a prank played by the future Demon King himself, it was awfully childish. It's no use lecturing me, Lucifer, because I actually like it. That's right, I even enjoy your lectures. You can't contain him. Ugh. Then at least offer an honest apology to Lavinark. I already did. That same evening back at your house. I see. Uh-huh. You see? What? Thank you again for showing me around today, Lucifer. It was great fun. But before I go, there's actually one question I'd like to ask you. Oh? What?
Ah.
After getting home from the karaoke parlor, I spoke with Lavinark outside by the pool. Oh, is he gonna do? He's gonna do it. He's got the, hang on. I don't know if I can say it without possibly getting censored. I'm not entirely sure. So let me just, let me just show you guys what I mean. I have to make sure I turn these other things off, though. So it only throws this one thing. Okay. Diavolo is the one that has the... Yeah. He's got the... Yep. Yeah. Gall? He has the gall? Yes, that is another way I would have said it, too. But if you also change the G to, yeah. Yeah. You overheard our conversation, didn't you? You really are kind. But not just kind. You're also brave, and smart, and wise. Which explains why I can't help being so attracted to you. I truly adore you, Lavinark. Say it! Say it, Lucifer. Say that you did. Not going to say anything, huh? Do it! Do it! Why won't you say anything? Why are you clamming so hard? He's clamming so hard. It must have been on your mind this entire time. So why haven't you come out and asked me about it? Surely it's not out of respect for my feelings. I mean, Lucifer, the avatar of pride, doesn't walk on eggshells with anyone, right? Right? He's in denial. I don't think I've seen a bigger smile on your face today. You're really enjoying this, aren't you? I am too. I'm enjoying it too. All right, fine, I'll tell you.
Oh.
I thought it was by accident. Ow. I did just hear a little of what you and Lavanark said, yes. The reason I didn't say the reason I didn't saying anything say anything about it is because I thought you might not want me bringing it up. Why? Why would he not want it brought up? Diavolo is literally here to have a good time, and if it's to have some drama, why not? And also, because you're free to feel how you want about who you want, no one else can tell you how you should or shouldn't feel. I mean, he is speaking facts, but I also feel like he didn't want to say anything because jelly. Your feelings are yours and yours alone. However, the same is true of me and my brothers too, except you didn't clam up when any of the other brothers were acting like this. You only clam up because you got Diavolo. I see. Well, I'm glad to finally know what's been running through your head. Also, I have to say, now I'm even more excited about staying here in the human world. Wait, you're saying that you're more excited about staying here after this conversation?
Ah.
Of course, I'm here to cause mayhem, secretly.
Yare.
Yep, you really are a headache.
He's a big, squishy teddy bear of a headache.
I'd be too, not gonna lie. Yeah, me too. I feel that. Chaos is a lifestyle. I like the way Diavolo is able to pull it off and still like pull up his big man britches at the same time. if that makes sense. Well, that's how the reading's going to end for tonight. Let's have a little chit chat about it in the tea break. The tea break area. Oh, let's go have some tea. Even though I'm out of tea. I ran out of tea. Stella's not here, so she doesn't get pats. Chat gets pats instead. And I'll close the there's the cat cam. No cat cam. But yeah, that was the session. This stream session of reading lesson 49 and 50. We are halfway through season 3 now. We've only got 50 to 60, and then that will be it for season 3. I'll be honest, I actually thought the fairy ring stuff was going to get wrapped up with these 2 lessons, but it's not. It looks like we will be continuing our travels with Luke and Mammon next week. So what do you guys think of lesson 49 and 50 tonight? There were a lot of choice things, actions, words said that I think were a little too far. I think this session here really shows Mammon at his worst. Let's be honest. This session does not show Mammon in the best of light here. He's not very good when it comes to thinking he is better than other people. Okay, so I'll be honest here. I am not a fan of children. I have no intentions of having a child. I will only have fur children. I just don't think I'm built that way. I don't think I could handle it. But that doesn't mean I wish to see children put down or made fun of or anything like that, unless they deserve it. But those are very rare instances, because I try to also keep an open mind that children still don't quite understand boundaries. But clearly Luke does, obviously. So in my eyes, Luke totally does not deserve any of the teasing that he got this session. He was too insensitive. Exactly. I think it's the thing, like, I feel like Mammon does genuinely have good intentions here, but he's not built to be like a mentor without it having a lot of growing pains as well. I think Mammon was a fart face this entire time. I think I need to work on my oh, you need to work on my Pokemon more, Arcs? That's fine. Go ahead. That's fine. I appreciate you working on my team. He's built, yeah, I mean, like, some people just can't do certain things, and that, or like, it's better that they don't do it, you know? Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't try new things, you definitely should, but like, when it comes to like hurting yourself or hurting others in a way that's kind of irreparable damage, maybe it's best if you don't. But thankfully Luke is a strong little lad, because I think if I was being treated the way he was, I would never, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'd never want to see Mammon's face ever again. You think that Mammon's intentions were genuinely coming from a good place, except the way that he executed his plan was very flawed. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. You just remembered Diavolo in Nightbringer scaring you right now? That you had to hide your love of Barbatos from here? Huh, that's interesting. Seeing Diavolo be scary. That's one thing I am interested in seeing. Diavolo is not the lovable one you know anymore? Oh no! I feel like I'm too in love with Diavolo that I wouldn't mind going to the dark side if he ever decided to not actually do what he wants to do, which is like, okay, so like in OG Obey Me, he keeps saying about how he wants the three realms to like get along with each other and like become more integrated and understanding of each other. Sure, that's a very amicable desire and dream that I would in a heartbeat help him try to accomplish. But I love how much the way he is and acts right now, that if he somehow in Nightbringer becomes a villain, I would still follow him. So that's how you feel to Lucy? Yeah, I feel like everyone has that kind of character that would just be like, hey, yo, if you just like for some reason decide to completely kind of change the route that you're on, I would still follow you kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Yuri. Ooh, thank you. But yeah, I do think the idea of pairing Mammon and Luke together has a lot of possibilities, so I can understand why they chose this route to have Luke and Mammon try and bond. Definitely a lot of prickly weight. It's very prickly. It's very, very prickly. We have not really had any kind of interaction like this before, being this this bad, you know. Like, we all think Lucifer and Satan button heads is kind of bad, but I would say Mammon and Luke butting heads is worse. Apparently raids reset at midnight. For Pokemon, okay. Yeah, I do remember there being a limit of how many spawn. I didn't know if it was if it was like a daily thing or like every so many hours. But yeah. Too much chaos. Yeah. I'm glad that Luke had a more mature outlook. Really adds to his character. Mammon helping Luke out in an immature/childish way fits him too much. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Because Mammon's never really taken on a mature, like, outlook. And if he does, he usually has tried to play it off just so he can try and get something in exchange. Like how he's always said, oh, you wouldn't do this to your older bro. Like, kind of guilt-tripping the other brothers sometimes, and such. Or, like, telling Lucifer that he's the bestest, like, big bro and stuff like that to try and get, Lucifer to approve of something that Mammon wants. So I feel more so, like, oddly enough, I feel like Mammon's going to get a bit more growth than Luke is. I could be wrong. But I guess it really depends on what you value more. Do you value someone that has a more mature reasoning over someone who is trying to learn to not be as innocent about everything that is told to them, kind of thing, and only seeing the world as that outlook? Because right now Luke is the one who mostly only sees things from what he's been taught via Michael. And then Mammon has the whole immature reasoning thing. In my opinion, I think it's harder to gain a more mature reasoning compared to a less innocent outlook. I think it's harder for someone that has like during the growing up process ended up having a more underdeveloped reasoning. It's harder to get that to grow and fill out compared to someone who has less of a more open-minded kind of like outlook kind of thing. But it's still a hard toss-up, because in my opinion, both of those are very important things that you need to learn to develop as you're growing. Never put these two together ever again. Who knows? I feel like people that struggle the most together end up being closer together as well. Mephisto's being an MVP in the Nightbringer story. It's weird, but in a good way. That's nice. I mean, I already knew there were some people that really liked Mephisto as soon as he was announced. But there really, I'll be honest with you guys, when we hit season 4 in the main story, there's really not much growth with those new characters. So I was really hoping that they did something about that in Nightbringer. It sounds like they did, so that's good. I think their dynamic is adorable but stubborn, if that makes sense. Mammon teases too much and Luke is really defensive. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I know what you mean. If Luke could... I mean, it's not that Luke wasn't trying to stand up for himself. He was, but Mammon just kept egging it on. I mean, Mammon can't even manage to, like, fill in part-time or commit to something for a long time, which is a huge issue. I was kind of hoping we could look in on how Satan was doing, filling in for Luke while we were out doing our trip. Just to kind of have him and Simeon go back and forth on the whole cat cafe thing, but that did not happen. The focus on Diavolo and Lucifer, I think, was important, though. I think it was more important. But I do feel like maybe they could have added a side split chapter to address the Simeon Satan thing. They're really adorable when fighting, but they're like a brother bond. Yeah. You're thinking that Barb's is stronger than Michael. It's possible. Well, here's the thing, though. I feel like when it comes to the big three, and when I mean big three, I mean Michael, Diavolo, and Barbatos. Out of those, we know the most about Barbatos' powers, I think. We don't know anything about Michael's, unless something's been said in Nightbringer. And, like, there's not too much of Diavolo's powers either. Aside from, like, the attacks we see him do during the Nightbringer Ruri Tunes rhythm game, where he just spawns hellfire. He does hellfire kicks and stuff. They're a rare pair, but still very much adored. I agree. I think it's actually, yeah, super cute that out of the brothers, Luke and Mammon are, I mean, the person, like, I feel it's kind of like a hidden, almost a secret hidden bond, because it's not really shown much outside of the main story, like, and by that I mean like daily chats and stuff, because most of the time the people Luke will chat with is Barbatos and Beale, but I think after this whole session, Luke is actually more closer to Mammon, but it's just not shown as often. When you first knew about Barbatos' powers, you were confused and wondered why it wasn't Diavolo's power. I think there's a very good reason for that, because if Diavolo had that power, you know how he gets bored. I think that would be a little too much for him to not use it, to try and not use it to prank people with, honestly. It would be nice to see Michael, and I agree. It would be good to have a long-haired character for once. Everybody, all of the boys' hair is short. I like me some long-haired Bishi men. Bishi men. He would actually end up destroying worlds. Yeah, I think if he got too bored, he might, if he had Barbatos' power. You heard Barbatos is too overpowered and needs to be nerfed. I mean, he has put restrictions on himself. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with how he is, honestly. Because he goes by his own rules when it comes to his powers. If he used it freely, then yes, I would say he would be overpowered and need to be put in timeout. That's where I would say yes. You think he's OP, but he's responsible enough to know when to use. Yeah, that too, yeah. Yeah, I agree on that. I think honestly, Barbatos is a MacGuffin, if you guys know what that means. He's a MacGuffin. Why is there a MacGuffin? How is that a thing? Or maybe I meant to say MacGyver. MacGyver? MacGyver? No, I was right. It's a MacGuffin. Okay, I thought it was called MacGuffin, but when I typed it in, They were like, "Do you mean this like sandwich?" And I was like, "No." What do you mean? The sandwich. What? Now it's giving me the other. What? Okay, whatever. Now it's actually giving it. MacGuffin is the proper. Are you sure? Because now, okay, here. I have proof. All right. You see how in Google search, I typed it in MacGuffin, right? The dictionary is telling me it's McGuffin, no MacGuffin. Anyway, it's an object or device in a movie or a book that serves merely as a trigger for the plot. But yeah, I think the power they gave Verbatos is a MacGuffin to help them write themselves out of a corner if they mess up. Basically. More concerned on if he was ever to snap, what would happen to the timeline that they're currently in. That's a good theory. That's a good thing to consider. They should make a lesson to 80 to 100. They won't, Yuri. They stated when Nightbringer was released that the OG Obey Me story continues on in Nightbringer. So technically, Nightbringer lesson 1 to 20 is lesson 80 to 100. Which I'm a little iffy about, but maybe I'll change my mind when I actually get to streaming Nightbringer. But yeah, I feel like anytime time stuff is put in a series, it's kind of also a MacGuffin. Like a sleeper agent MacGuffin. The lesson is moving too fast, though. Yeah, it really is. Sad that they won't. Yeah, I feel like maybe because they decided they actually wanted to change the gameplay. I'm not a person that really looks up like trending gameplay / stats. But maybe they were like, hey, making the gameplay a rhythm game is more viable than how the gameplay for OG Obey Me is. So that's why they decided to make Nightbringer. Time characters have to have a lot of restraints. Exactly. I agree, time characters are very overpowered unless you're able to find a character with a different ability that's like on a similar level. And I'll be honest, the only character that comes to mind that's on a similar level is Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, and we all know what happened there. Unfortunately. Or someone with the power of nuclear energy characters also feel like they're OP. No spoilers on Jujutsu. Okay, I got you, Hiki. Specifically, the devs asked, do not vote for her to get into the game. We do not want to code this for Skullgirls' time character. Did she get voted in? I feel like when devs make a statement like that, it's almost tempting people to vote that character in. No, she never did. Ooh, they dodged a bullet then. I figured the internet, you know, internet kind of has a mean streak. You tell them not to do something, they'll do it. They'll do it anyway. Am I going to poll on part 2 Christmas? I will if we've got any important branching options. Or pool. Am I going to pool? Yes. I want both Barbatos and Diavolo. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood here, though. Which I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on that tomorrow. I don't think my desk is real wood. My desk is kind of heavy. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yes, he's on. I know you are pulling for Barbatos. I hope you get him. It's wood enough. It's wood enough. Yeah, good luck to you, Kizan, and everyone that is also going to be pulling tomorrow. But let's see. Oh, we're over 4 hours on the stream here, so I think it's good. It's a good place to call the stream tonight, guys. I have to take a shower, and I don't like showering way too late. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's almost 10. Ugh. I'll take a late shower, I guess. You're excited for Navia. Wait, when is that? When is the Genshin update? It's gonna be after Honkai, right? Really quick, if I can get that answer before we wrap up here. Speaking of Hiki, I've got some holiday time. So I won't be working full time on Thursday and Friday of next week, and then the week after that on Monday, because Monday's actually Christmas. So Hiki might want to keep an eye out. I might actually do some gacha stuff on Twitch next week, since I don't have to work. But yes. Like the 20th. Okay, got you. Alright, well, that being said, guys, I will be releasing next week's schedule in about 12 hours or so from now. As usual, I will post it on socials and in the Discord. We will be continuing Season 3 reading, same time as today. Same day as today, so Sunday again. We'll be doing lesson 51 and 52. The Christmas event will be on Thursday the 21st. And then I think after next week, I'm going to check who won the poll for the Winter Games, which I'm pretty sure is going to be Omori. So that's what we will be doing on Thursdays after next week as well. But yes, thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. I appreciate you guys coming through and enjoying the reading alongside with me. Same with any VOD watchers. I hope you had a wonderful time. And till next time I see you guys, make sure to take care of yourselves and stay warm. Bye-bye.